I'll send it to you. Welcome in, everybody, to the first round of the boys tournament, 44th District Tournament action on the stations of Volley for Broadcasting, WEKY and WBONTV.com. Alan Cutler is set to talk to both Coach Sword and Austin Newton about tonight's game. We are about 16 minutes away from tip-off. Here is Alan Cutler.
So excited. Big-time district action. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Sword of Berea. They won 18 games. Best year in Berea since before Michael Watkins was born. And Austin Newton has to be emotional tonight. They're 15-15, vastly improved in Madison Southern. Coach, let's go with you because you played here and you coached here. Is it any more emotional being back on your court, EKU?
This is home to me. I counted up today. I think I've had over 3,000 practices and games on this court. So it's home to me. Unfortunately, to my kids, they don't get to play here often, so there will be some nerves out there tonight.
Both you guys have improved your programs. You're rebuilding. The wins are coming out. You've won 18 games. What's the best thing you guys are doing?
I think just playing hard. That's what I tell our kids all the time. You just got to play hard and then let it fall where it is. You know, you can't control making shots or anything like that. Just got to play hard.
Pressure. You worried about pressure with your kids?
Worried about what?
Worried about pressure. That's the good news. It's so loud in here you can't even hear. You worried about the pressure?
Yeah, I mean, this is a big-time atmosphere. It's a college floor. It's a longer floor. They play really hard. I got a lot of respect for Coach Swords and what he does. They're a lot like us. We know we have to scrap and claw and fight for everything we're trying to get in this region. I got a lot of respect for them. It's gonna be a war.
Are you worried about the court being longer for your kids?
Yeah, we like to press and get after it. So, you know, we played a couple games on the college length court. So, but that was early in the year, so you can't rely on that. But it'll definitely have an impact. It'll be the first team that kind of gets their feet wet there.
Guys, thanks for your time.
Yep.
You guys go. Good luck to both you guys. I appreciate it. Eric Schwartz, Austin Newton, how about that? Nice enough to talk to us as we're getting really close to tip-off. 14 minutes before the tip-off, we are pumped up. Southern, Berea, next.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Oh, so
when I was getting ready to do the second coach.
Back in on WBONTV.com on the radio stations of Volley for Broadcasting. We are glad to have you along. Alan Cutler, Michael Watkins, and Samantha Burford joining us here. Samantha, it's been an exciting atmosphere. You've got to see, kind of walk around, see the fans, how excited they are about district tournament time.
Yeah, the crowd is really filled up. I mean, there was a lot of people here for the first girls' game, but now there's even more action. A lot of people, both bands are here. They've got a Pirate. We've got an Eagle. It's exciting time.
You know, it's really cool. When I'm talking to both coaches, they had trouble. Austin was furthest from me.
Yeah.
He had trouble hearing because it's
Right.
loud in here.
It is loud.
That's great. That's what you want. You know, the other thing, both these coaches had a nice conversation after I was done with them.
They did.
obviously are friends. You know, they know what's at stake. They want to beat each other's brains out. But what I have seen firsthand this year, because the relationship between these coaches, there's some good relationships.
Yeah.
In other words, they get it.
Yes.
You know, try to beat your brains in, but after that, you know, it's a small community. Let's be friends.
Yeah, their schools are just a couple miles apart, so it's nice. They know each other. They probably see each other at McDonald's.
Yes,
I mean,
but how often do you see this? And I've seen it that happens. You're going, oh no, they're the enemy. You know, they
No.
love basketball.
Austin Newton is a very gracious person. I know him a little better than the other coach, and so I think they're both very
Yeah.
respectful from what I hear.
Now, we are live on WVONTV.com. And quickly, let's get our pregame sponsor in there. We are here at EKU, and our pregame show is brought to you by Eastern
EKU.
Kentucky University. And tell you what, if you want some information about this awesome college, make sure to visit their website, EKU.com, or you can follow EKU on Twitter at the @EKU.
This is a big story, and we can't negate it, and we have to push it. We'll see how he does. Chad Fugate is playing with an air cast. They rested him on Friday because his ankle was so bad in what was deemed a meaningless sort of light part of practice. He stepped on a teammate's foot, and he turned his ankle again. He is not starting. We'll see, but that's what Austin told me today. He was not going to start him. He said he's going to do the best he can, but you can't imagine the kid's got any quickness, and he's at 13 a game.
Yeah.
And I know Austin Newton is concerned where are they going to get the points to make up the difference.
Up for that, him
Right.
not playing.
And-
You're exactly right.
And not only is
They're not
Fugate-
very deep.
Not only is he a good scorer, but he can actually shoot the ball as well.
Yeah.
And that opens up the lane for everybody else when you've got a good shooter like that. So they lose the scoring paralysis. They lose the ability to kind of stretch the floor and space the floor with him. So that is a big loss for a guy that is an absolute must-have on the floor if Southern wants to win a district championship. Now, they might be able to get a big game from Auberly and a big game from Buchanan and knock off Berea. But if they want to win this game and then perhaps win a district title on Friday night, they have got to have Chad Fugate.
He's the best shooter on the team from outside.
Right.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple. And how do you make it? And it's interesting you said Buchanan, because what Austin told me today, he says, you know, Buchanan, in practice, he's lights out. They are waiting for him to break out in the game, and obviously tonight would be the perfect time for this young man to break out because they desperately need him.
Yeah, he's a left-hander. He's a good shooter.
Yeah.
He just doesn't shoot it.
Well, he's a better shooter in practice. Some kids
Yeah.
are like that. And you would think eventually he's break out. They're hoping tonight's the night. Somebody's going to have to make up points unless Moberly can get, 25. I mean, if you look at where the points are going to come from, somebody has to add points
Make
to
up
this
for
team.
it.
Yes.
And Moberly can score. Buchanan can score. They've got some guys in Wooten and Reynolds off the bench that can help take over a game on both sides of the
What
ball
about
as well.
Lee?
And Samuel Lee, he's an underrated player. A lot of good length. If he gets hot from outside, he can score. So they've got some options. But again, Chad Fugate, you know what you're going to get from him night in and night out. It's a big loss for the Eagles.
Well, Lee's shooting about 44% from downtown.
Yeah.
He's the all-world soccer player. And Austin was telling me today that he's been one of his best players. And so he will get an opportunity to shoot it more. You guys are both right. One of these two, unless, sometimes you're surprised, but Buchanan or Lee, somebody has to step up. It's just that simple.
Those are your Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game. And tell you what, if you want a nice new vehicle, it's a great time. Tax returns coming in. Make sure to go over there and take that money to Jack Burford Chevrolet and get you a new vehicle. Jack Burford Chevrolet on the bypass in Richmond, or check out their YouTube page and hit that subscribe button at Jack Burford Chevrolet. Samantha here on the EKU pregame show. An exciting time, district tournament time. And I tell you what, a guy that got to see a lot of good action over the weekend, the guy right there on the end of the press row, Greg Stottlemyre. He got to see
He's here.
maybe two NBA players square off on Saturday, and John Morant and Nick Mayo.
Nick Mayo.
Two really good basketball players in the OVC. He got to see on the call
They
on
had
Saturday.
4 NBA scouts
Yeah.
there. Dallas Mavericks, the Chicago Bulls,
Sacramento Kings. Yeah.
I can't think of the other
There
one.
was a Murray game. They had over 20 scouts there.
Wow.
Seriously.
Yeah, it was the
I
Murray
don't know
game.
if Mayo's going to make the NBA, but he's going to play pro ball somewhere.
Somewhere.
He's
Yeah.
probably not going to get drafted, but if you can shoot, there's always a spot. If he wants to go G League, I think he'll have a shot because he's 6'10" and he can shoot. But if he goes to Europe, he might make money for a long time. It was really good to say hi to Greg. I've known him forever, haven't seen him in a while, and, he has done a spectacular job as the voice of the Colonels. And I asked somebody at EKU this, and I don't have the answer. In the last 4 or 5 years, there have been a number of gentlemen who have been long-time play-by-play men who have retired. I don't know where Greg sits, but he has to be up there nationally as far as currently being active. And I made a suggestion to somebody at EKU, you guys just should look into this and honor him. I mean, because Stoudemire's a local treasure, and I have a lot of respect for different people, in the media and what they do. And I mean, when I got here in '81, he was doing it.
He was still here. He knows now. We're all looking at him, so he knows we're talking about him now. He's waving.
And he'd probably be embarrassed if he knows we're saying all these nice things.
But I agree with you. I agree with you.
Somebody needs to honor him, and somebody needs to do some research in Richmond to find out where he stands nationally. It wouldn't be a tough thing to do. You could take, the Casida people, the sports information directors have a mass email. You could send it out within a day or two. You could find out. How many
games he's called, how long, how many years.
Well, there are people that have retired who have done much longer than Greg, and he's not done yet. But as far as active people, I would bet you a soda pop he's in the top 10.
You like that soda pop?
Yeah, I do. Well, I can't drink it anymore. I have to drink water, so I bet what I can't drink. I wouldn't be surprised, Sam, if he's in the top 5. And think about it. Even if he's in the top 10, this is a Kentucky treasure. I thought this when I did TV, so I have a form to do it.
We've got a Kentucky treasure right here as well.
With us.
Sam?
Yeah, that is true.
I wouldn't go that far.
For
it's
real.
Called a legend and a treasure.
Listen, you know who is here tonight? Wayne.
Oh, yeah, Wayne. A huge Southern fan. Wayne.
The biggest Southern fan ever. He is at every athletic sporting event.
Oh,
he will be out here. So if we can't get anything out of Buchanan or Lee or Fugate tonight, we're going to Wayne.
There you go. We are live on the EKU pregame show. 4 minutes and 43 seconds away from tip-off, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 3 minutes on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting, 92.5 WEKY, 103.5 WKXO, and on WBONTV.com.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
Our YouTube channel. It's where all the local stories are posted first for news, and you can even catch the live stream of any of your local high school sports on there as well. Be sure to subscribe, as well as click on the little bell for notifications. From when we post a video go live, you'll be the first to know. And don't be afraid to share and like a video. It really helps us out here at the studio to bring you the best in local news. And of course on Facebook, hit the See First button so we come up first when you're scrolling through your timeline. For more stories like these, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out Richmond's very own WBONTV.com.
It's been a busy year, so what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting, home improvement projects, or maybe a new car or a boat for summer on the lake. For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of CVNB's 3 branch locations in Richmond or Berea and find the right personal, vehicle, or home loan that fits your budget and meets your needs. CVNB, helping turn plans into reality for more than a century. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Your home is more than an architectural structure. Often it's an extension of who you are, your personality, style, and values. That's why selling it can be an emotional experience, but it can also be exciting and rewarding. Hi, I'm Cindy, and I can guide you through the process of selling your home. And I can also help you sell your farm or commercial property. Go to cindyhouserealtor.com. After exploring my website, give me a call and I'll show you why I'm the right house for your next home. And be sure to look for me around town.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
People's Bank, with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care are only $15. DOT and CDL physicals are just $55. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Berea Walmart is open every day from 9 till 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care Centers, here when you need us.
Welcome back, everyone. With Sam Buford, Michael Watkins, I'm Alan Cutler. Burford. Did I call you Buford?
Yeah, I'm used to it because you know it's like the Rally's Buford burger.
I
lot
apologize.
Of people say
no,
that.
I apologize.
Listen, I can almost guarantee you I've called her a lot worse.
Yeah, but you know what? That's your relationship. I try to be straight up. I apologize. I'm going to hear from your husband, aren't I?
No. He's not watching. He's selling cars.
Good. Then he's having a good day. Less than a minute before the buzzer will sound. Berea, Madison Southern. We are pumped up for this game.
Eric Swords and
is it with an S?
It was an S.
I was right.
I tell you what, if the
Can't
girls,
read my own handwriting.
If the girls' game is any indication, the 2 crowds will be a lot of fun tonight.
It'll
if
be
anything.
allowed.
One more injury to keep your eye on. Tristan Duckworth for Berea averages 13 a game. He fractured his ankle against Nicholas County, and he is the one that's supposed to be playing in an air cast. Excuse me. Fugate, I was told, would be a heavy wrap, so let me get that out straight. So you have 2 valuable teams.
Get your ankles right, Cutler.
Well, not only that, but guess what? They both average 13.
Yeah.
And they're both invaluable to their teams. And so you have 2 of the best players on the court have serious problems.
We're going to get tweets and messages.
Well, but
we're going to blame it all on you.
Well, no. But he broke his ankle in January 29th, and Swartz told me that the doctors told him that he can't make it any worse. So he's going to gut it out. So you got 2 kids, Duckworth and Fugate, that are just gutting it out
and playing in pain.
Yes.
You know it's got to hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
well,
in pain.
This time of year you're fine with that.
Yeah. You wonder if it's November, do you sit a little bit?
Yeah.
But this is the early part of March Madness as far as I'm concerned.
You play in the pain and you have surgery next month.
Michael
next
Watkins,
week.
Alan Cutler, Samantha Burford hanging out here on the broadcast. Our crew tonight, our radio producer, Jaden Johnson and Philip Lay back at studio control. On the TV side, you've got Austin Hanks, our producer, and our cameraman is Sawyer Adams. A great host every single year. Eastern Kentucky University, our pregame show sponsor. And I tell you what, folks, a great gym here at Alumni Coliseum and McGrayer Arena. And if you've never been on the campus of EKU, they call it the Campus Beautiful for a reason. Make sure to visit EKU.com to check out what EKU and what kind of degrees they have available and what kind of programs they have available at Eastern Kentucky University, a great university here in Richmond.
Shooting-wise, Berea is better, 46% from the field. Southern is at 43. The threes, Southern is better, 34%, and 31% for Berea. At the free throw line, Southern is good at 72%. Berea is not at 59%. And so Southern, as you know, they want to kick it out and shoot threes. They want to press and shoot threes. That's what their game is, and Berea wants to push it as well. Both teams play really hard, Michael, and I'm expecting intensity on both sides to be exactly what we anticipate.
Madison Southern looking for a sweep tonight as the girls knocked off Berea in the first game. Now the boys will square it off. Robinson, Reynolds, Buchanan, Moberly, and Lee for Southern. And then you've got Hanny, Brown, West, Dorsey, and Whitaker, the starters for the Berea Pirates. It is the first round of the 44th District Tournament. Glad to have you along on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBONTV.com, along with myself, Michael Watkins. Here is the play-by-play voice, Alan, the legend, Cutler.
Jared Whitaker getting to jump for Berea, going against Josh Reynolds, who's smaller, but he can jump. Tip is controlled by Berea. That is Dorsey, who averages 12 points a game, calling a play, but the pressure's on him, so he's got to take control of the dribble. We're going to expect tough man-on-man defense. That's what they see. Fake the double team. Pass goes to Whitaker. Whitaker drives off balance, throws up a prayer. No good. Gets the rebound. Goes up and good. Nice play by Whitaker. He averages 7 points a game. He's got long arms, Michael. That was a terrific play.
He's a very physical player as well.
Showed it that time. Robinson, the wonderful baseball player, breaks the press. Does he throw it out of bounds? Bad throw. Did they knock it off?
Great job.
They got
by
lucky. Reynolds ran hard and knocked it off Berea's Whitaker.
Very lucky there to save that one.
Well, what you don't like more is that Robinson, who's usually very good, lost his cool on that pass. he had basically nothing there.
Probably some pregame jitters even on the boys' side.
Absolutely, and it's normal. It's not ripping, it's just natural.
You and I are even nervous.
Well, I'm not. Oh, I am because I'm sitting next to you. Hunter Buchanan flips it out on top to Robinson. He's looking down low, bouncing around, setting up the defense, penetrates, nice pass. Reynolds got it. That was all made by Robinson, and Reynolds with about a 4-footer, a sweet shot. Game is tied at 2, and they're pressing, man-to-man pressing. Dorsey has it on top. Dorsey cuts to his left. He is stopped by Reynolds. Called the foul. Now, see, Michael, let the kids play.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want anybody to foul out. Just play clean and hard. That was a clean, hard play.
Yeah, I didn't see him. I mean, there was contact, but we've seen harder things than that.
Let the kids
not
play.
Be called a foul.
Yes, I agree. Dorsey has the ball. Ball's whipped around, down low. Ben West steps out of bounds, and it is now turned over to Southern. A little 2-2-1 press now by Berea. Inbounds to Robinson. He could break it himself. Let's see if he does. He's taking his time between the legs. Flips it over to Lee. Lee, long looping pass, gets it over to Buchanan. Now they break the press. Buchanan gets it back. He loses it. Moberly has it. They had 2 players there. Now he's double teamed. Now he loses the ball, goes out of bounds. That is all pressure by Berea.
The Pirates doing a great job of pressuring the basketball. If they want to have a shot in this game, they have got to force some turnovers.
2-2 is the score, 6:30 to go in the first half. Dorsey's brought the ball up. He's got nice size for a point guard.
Really close to an over the back.
Yeah, I thought it was over and back. Good call, Michael. Dorsey can't do anything. Flips it across now to Hanny. Hanny cuts to his left. There's some contact. Really? He bounced off Robinson.
Second time we've already, in the first 2 minutes, seen a cheap foul. Both of them against Madison Southern.
Now, if the refs are trying to say, hey, we don't want any contact, this is clean physical play. Let the kids play. Zane Brown out on top, using both hands with a dribble. Now to his left, can't shake his man, around the screen, on the wing, he walked.
If they're going to call those kind of fouls the entire game, Alan, we'll be in the bonus 4 minutes into the ball game.
Hey, look, I want the best team to win, and I don't want to see 3 kids on each side on the sidelines because of ticky-tacky. As long as it's clean, let the kids play. Full court press again. It's again a 2-2-1 press by Berea. Robinson directing traffic. Has to hurry across the midcourt line. Buchanan, long cross-court pass, gets away with it to Lee. Lee cross-court pass the other side to Buchanan. Nice way to break the press. Buchanan's open. He'll shoot it. No good. Rebound. Nice leaping rebound by Lee. Lee really skied for that. He's a terrific athlete. Robinson out on top. Still tied at 2. 5:40 to go in the first quarter. Whipping around in the corner. Now back out on top is Lee. Lee over to Buchanan. They're just kind of flipping it around. Robinson behind his back. Can't get past Berea, so he's just bouncing. Penetrates. Off balance. No good, and he's fouled. I think he got bailed out by the defense because he was way off balance with the shot, Michael.
Yeah, Robinson that time forced his way in, drew the foul, and I think what he did was he knew the contact was coming, fired up the shot so that he could find himself at the free throw line for these 2 free throws.
Now, this is interesting. The referee is talking rather seriously and kind of strongly to him.
He's in his face. I don't like that.
You almost never see that. I am really baffled by that. And it wasn't a smile on the face by the official.
Yeah,
and they spent a long time doing it.
I've had officials in my face before, but not like that.
I'm going to tell you, it's been a while since I've been this confused. I mean, he was serious. Now, here's the other thing. In the ref's defense, there was contact that we couldn't see, too, so we don't know exactly what went on. But he's at the line. Second one bounces around and finally goes through. It's 4-2.
Well, I felt like it was an issue with his jersey for some reason because Britton started messing around with his jersey when the official was talking to him. Not sure what the case was because it looked like he had his jersey tucked in. But
would an official get that serious of a conversation, look on your face about a jersey?
They made a couple of interesting calls already.
Well,
so
maybe they're just trying to be tight. Nice defense by Josh Reynolds. Knocks it out. Every time I talk to Austin Newton, he tells me Josh Reynolds is the guy who's worked the hardest since he's shown up. He said, I have to play him. He works too hard. He says he does everything right.
That's why Kelly's never gotten rid of me because I work too hard.
Should we take a vote on that?
Don't ask him.
Madison Southern. We're not going to ask Sam.
Another cheap foul.
Whistle away from the ball.
And Coach Newton just with his hands up like, what are we calling here? I mean, this is just been cheapies, 3 of them already against Madison Southern.
I'm not happy with this. Let the kids play. Inbounds pass. Berea has the ball. It's Hanny. Nice pass down low to Whitaker. Turns, goes up, partially blocked. Loose ball picked up by Southern, and the foul is on Berea after Southern got the loose ball.
Yeah, I'm already tired of the officials. 3 minutes in.
We have had 5 foul calls in 3 minutes.
And I'm not even sure any of them have been actual fouls.
Long pass by Robinson. Terrific pass. Gets over to Reynolds. Reynolds cross-court pass, whipping it around now to Buchanan. Now looping pass across on the other side to Robinson. Now to Buchanan. Fakes a shot. Cuts to his left. Robinson has it. He's not going to shoot from there. Yes, he does. Short. That's a long 3, and he took it. He didn't seem to be set. Rebound, Southern. Buchanan starting again. 4-2 Madison Southern over Berea. First quarter. Buchanan looking for Moberly. They want to get him the ball, and they can't. Berea's just closing in on him. Now they finally get it to him. Spin. Underhanded.
Man,
yes.
That's pretty.
He spun, goes underhanded, and banks it in. What a beautiful shot by Moberly.
Very nice move, and Moberly that time made it happen all by himself.
Berea breaks the press. That's Whitaker. Baseline. Stops his dribble.
And
in a little bit of trouble, and he walked. And give Moberly credit for creating that turnover.
But Dorsey didn't see that he had a wide open man behind him. Would have been an easy layup. Didn't see him from behind, and Moberly able to get back in time to force the turnover.
Well, he was a little tight like a lot of players get, and when you do that, you miss the guy that's open. 4:10 to go in the first quarter. Winner advances to the district final. Loser is done for the year. You can feel the intensity and the pressure, and 2 teams playing hard. You got to love it. Southern breaks the press. Moberly has it. Gets it to Buchanan. Newton calls the play. Robinson now on his right side. Bouncing around, looking back at his coach, calling something. Hands behind his back, so he's saying, kids, just go play. Robinson out on top, playing catch with Buchanan. Long 3. Got it.
Pretty.
Hey, if he starts doing that, this is a different team. Long. That was an NBA 3, Michael.
Deep 3 from behind the college 3-point line. And Berea wants to talk it over. A 30-second timeout. We will take it with them, folks, back in 30 seconds. 9-2 your score on the stations of Volume for Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Back at EKU, Alan Cutler, Michael Watkins, Alan a 9-2 Southern lead, and again the role reversal for us, kind of catching us off guard. But it's been a good start if you're an Eagle fan right now.
Yeah, you know, it's just inside broadcasting, no big deal. We're silly. When I do the play-by-play, Michael talks first out of the break. When he does the play-by-play, I talk first, and we've been confusing it all night long. Sam, you're not surprised Michael and I have been confusing. Sam says she's not surprised at all. 9-2 is the count, and you picked it up. You were right that it was an issue with the jersey with Buchanan, but that was a stern talking to by the official.
I think what the official didn't like was what Britton said back to him. Whatever he said.
Oh, I'm sure he didn't like what Buchanan said.
Yeah, and I think it was just a case where he told Robinson something about his jersey. Robinson may have said something back, not being smart, but just had an answer for him, and the official didn't like it, and that's what drew the argument or the confrontation or whatever you want to call it.
And the game is held up so the official now can tell Austin Newton what's going on. Really, let's play the game, fellas. 9-2 Madison Southern leads. 3:35 to go in the first quarter. Nice job by Dorsey breaking the pass. Good pass down low, around and good by Ben West, who averages 11 a game. Terrific job breaking the press. It's now 9-4. Robinson bouncing around. Long, high, looping pass, gets away with it to Lee. Good play. They're going from one side to the other, which is the best way to break a press. Berea scrambles back and goes in their defense. They remain in a zone. Lee out on top to Moberly. Actually looked at the basket for a second.
Fugit now in there for the Eagles.
Buchanan, short. Rebound, Berea, Hanny. Hanny gets it across now to Dorsey. Dorsey with his left hand, pulls up.
Man,
good.
Pretty.
Nice baseline shot on the move by Jalen Dorsey, who shoots 47% from the field. It's now 9-6. Southern leads there with the ball. Berea is pressing. Robinson trying to break the press.
Dangerous.
Pass the middle to Moberly. It was dangerous, and they sort of got away with it, but they also created the foul because it was tight. You know, Robinson is built like a football player, and he's going to East Tennessee State to play baseball, but he's strong.
Yeah.
He just kind of flicks his wrist, and that pass that he flicks has as much juice as he needs to have on it.
He looks like a baseball player. He's just got the way he kind of handles himself out there has got the look of a baseball player. And for the Eagles, they have to have him run the point guard duties.
He looks like a strong safety in football.
Yeah.
Three-pointer in the corner by Lee. No good. Lee hustles for the rebound. Whips it to Buchanan. 10-footer. Got it. Buchanan with 5 quick points. And that is huge. He averages 7 a game. They needed somebody to step up. 11-6 Madison Southern leads. Ben West flips it back to Duckworth. Let's see how he can do with that air cast. His pass is deflected and out of bounds. He's limping a little bit. He's got a broken ankle, and the kid's out there.
Yeah, if that does not define toughness, I don't know what does.
Kid averages 53% from the field, 13 points a game. He's a 5'10", 140-pound senior, and he's gutting it out. Fractures his ankle on January 29th, and here the kid's in the game. You got to applaud him. Duckworth cuts to his left. I'm watching his feet more than anything else. He's actually doing a really good job with it.
Nice move.
Crossover dribble down the lane, off balance, goes up. He's got it. Will it count? No. I don't think it will.
Up on the floor, they say.
Yeah, but it was a terrific move.
It was.
I mean, he's got bounce in his step. Michael, I know he's tougher than me. He's probably tougher than you, too.
There's a charge.
Oh, Moberly kind of sucked him into it. Got sort of in his way. Got knocked down. Takes the charge. Shuts his mouth and goes back, and now he's clapping. 11-6 Southern over Berea, 1:46 to go in the quarter.
That offensive foul on Whitaker, that's now his second. So 2 people in foul trouble for Berea. Really their 2 biggest guys.
And Jaden Smith comes in the game because of foul trouble. Robinson double team, stops his dribble. Nice pass as he gets it across to Wooten. Wooten now in the game. Long cross-court pass to the baseline over to Lee. Boy, you like this passing. Now to Robinson, and they called travel. Robinson was thinking about passing, then he started moving. Not the kind of mistake he normally makes because there wasn't pressure. Just turned it over.
One of those unforced
you think he
turnovers.
looks like a baseball player? Dude, he looks like a strong safety in football. Seriously?
Potato.
Brown goes up.
Man,
nice drive.
Went around the defensive Moberly, who was set up to draw the charge, and lays it in.
Yeah, it was good coordination by Brown. Right hand on the left side. Still used this right hand. He averages 10 a game, and we've got a game. 11-8 Southern leads. Ball knocked out of his hands by Robinson. Then Robinson touches it. It's off him. Berea creates a turnover. Nice play by Zane Brown, and Berea gets it back. The press is bothering Southern now.
Back-to-back turnovers by Robinson. He'll come out, and the freshman Walt Smith will check in.
Walt Smith started the first game, was nervous, and the second time we saw him, he was so much better.
Yeah.
This kid is going to be a really good basketball player. Just needs a little gray in his beard. Duckworth out on top, cuts around a screen, down the lane, spins, loses the handle, and there's a charge. He was out of control, had a good idea, and now Zane Brown screaming at Will Brennan, who's now in the game.
The Eagles do a great job of taking charges. That's their 3rd already here in this game.
Now a 1-3-1 press by Berea, so they're switching the press up. Inbounds to Walt Smith, gets it across the midcourt line, crossover dribble, loses the handle, knocked out. Moberly picks it up, flips it out in the corner, long shot, no good by Wooten. Rebound, Berea. Brennan has it. He walks, and they call it.
Berea cannot have turnovers like that if they want to win this ball game.
And Swartz is yelling him, pass the ball. He dribbled into traffic and he got in trouble. 48 seconds to go in the first quarter. Madison Southern 11, Berea 8.
Samuel Lee back in for Buchanan along with Smith, Fugit, Wooten, and Moberly.
Lee going to take it out inbounds about 2 feet in front of us. Walt Smith. Back to Lee, across the midcourt line. Moberly in the middle, kicks it back out, whipped around, shot baseline. Short, rebound, no good by Moberly. Moberly gets it back, goes up, no good again. Again the rebound by Southern. They save it, whip it around. Smith has it. They'll start the offense again. Nice hustle by Southern. And if I'm Swartz, I'm mad that they got all those offensive rebounds. That was just hustle and heart by Southern.
4 chances on this possession. Let's see if the Eagles can take advantage of it.
Last shot time, less than 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Mobley down the lane, running one-hander, no good. Rebound Berea, 10 seconds. They are pushing, they are pushing, they are pushing. Duckworth spins, loses the handle, picked up by Mobley, fouled by Duckworth.
It's a frustration foul there by Duckworth, and another turnover by Berea that you cannot have. If you're the underdog, then you cannot have turnovers like that.
You know, I give this kid credit. I can't believe how hard he can play, although he's coming out of the game with that bad ankle.
He's got 2. So 3 people for Berea have 2 fouls.
Number 30 is not on my roster, Michael, as you will check. Long pass to Mobley. He gets it. He's fouled. Goes up. Good.
On the floor. Wow.
Great fake by Mobley. 1.6 seconds to go is a terrific play. Lupins, number 30.
So Mobley will shoot 2 and a chance to make this a 5-point lead with 1.6 to play in the first quarter. Berea hanging tight with foul trouble and turnovers plaguing them in the first half. First quarter, excuse me.
I'm sorry. Mobley was a little off balance when he caught the ball, but still had enough in him to make a terrific fake. Misses the free throw. 1.6 seconds to go. Now they stop it, and now the buzzer sounds. They waved off the quarter before the horn sound. Well, they'll discuss it. Let's take a break. Madison Southern 11, Berea 8 after 1 quarter. Back after this.
Give us a call to get a quote today, and my team will be on their way.
Whether you're looking to insure your home or your auto or insuring your business, think State Farm Insurance and Jerry Goebel. Jerry and his team are on your side in every situation.
When you call Jerry Goebel State Farm, you don't just get me.
And me.
Me too. And me.
And me.
And me.
And this one.
So give us a call today and get a quote, and my team will be on their way.
At EKU, you'll learn to take a broader view of your world. But we also understand it's the details that shape the big picture. So go ahead, play with fire, think on your feet, or touch the sky. Here, you'll be a part of something new, something big, something beautiful. Be a colonel. Your time is now.
Back at Eastern Kentucky University for the 44th District Tournament. 7 turnovers in the first quarter for Berea, 8 points, and still only trailed by 3, Alan Cutler.
Wow. I think this is going to be a nail-biter. I don't think that takes a genius to see that with the toughness of both sides. Walter Smith, the freshman, playing point guard now. Whip it around in the corner. Smith gets it back on top. His front-court pass was a bad pass, stolen by Duckworth. Bounce pass, he's fouled. That was just a bad pass by Smith. He threw it right to him.
Turnovers plaguing both teams. And if you're an Eagles fan, you got to kind of worry about the way your team is playing right now. Southern looks as if they're kind of coy and not really playing with that fierce emotion that we've seen them play with all year long.
Dorsey, short for 3. Rebound. Nice hustle ball by Smith going out of bounds. He saved it to Fugate, who's now in the game. So Fugate with a really bad ankle. Giving it the best he got. And that was a really good play. You can tell he's limping, just jogging. He's not even running very hard, but he's valuable. Mobley, long 3.
Wow.
My goodness. My goodness.
Wow.
That's an NBA 3.
That was 2 foot behind the NBA line. That was a deep 3.
14-8. Mobley with 5. Southern leads. Zane Brown cuts to his left. Bounce pass on the side over to Dorsey. Drives, ball knocked away from behind. Southern gets it, but they step out of bounds. Nice play by Smith. He got beat, so he kind of looped around and slapped the ball with his left hand. How about that shot?
Yeah, huge 3 by Mobley.
Inbounds pass. Smith knocks it away. Smith steals. Smith ahead of the pack. Smith walks.
Yeah.
Smith lays it in.
He got away with a walk there. 2.5 steps for Walt.
But Smith has now made 2 really good defensive plays in a row and is 16-8. Madison Southern timeout by Berea. How about Smith? He anticipated again the play, and for a freshman, he's really calm and cool. 16-8 Madison Southern. We'll be back right after this.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
Back at EKU, it is a 16-8 Southern lead. Here's Alan Cutler.
How about Smith, the freshman, with two wonderful defensive plays in a row. Southern has doubled up Berea. 6:45 to go in the first half. Not a strong press that time by Southern. Berea breaks it. Hanny over to Dorsey. Baseline. He likes going left, likes going baseline. He's been doing the same move all game. Austin is not happy, the coach. Now he drives, puts it up, and no good. I'm trying to think why Austin Newton is so mad, but something happened at the baseline he didn't like.
He thought Dorsey stepped out of bounds, and he clearly thought he saw it. The official was literally right there in front of him, and Newton came all the way down from the top of his bench to the end of his bench to talk to the official, and he's continuing to do so across the way.
Do I have to say it, Michael? You're right again. I'm in pain, Sam. First shot is short.
You might as well get used to saying it, because I'm right most of the time.
Ooh, don't push it, brother. Jalen Dorsey. Second shot is good. Good basketball player. 16-9, Southern leads. Southern with the ball. Smith gets it across the midcourt line with his left hand. He can dribble with both hands. He's knocked down on a foul. You know, for a kid that's a freshman, he's already strong, going to get a lot stronger. But, Michael, one of the things I like about him, he's got both hands.
Yeah.
And freshmen who have both hands this early in their career, it's not every day. Coming back in the game is Buchanan, going out is Wooten.
What I like about Smith, too, is he's always looking for the next play.
Yes, he is.
He's always looking ahead, and if there is a pass that he can make to lead to another pass that can lead to a shot, he's good at seeing that and making that play.
You know, it's interesting. He made that free throw like it was nothing. The difference between him in the first game of the year and today, obviously, it's night and day, Michael.
So much more confidence. He's oozing confidence.
Yes, he is. For a freshman, makes both free throws. Southern has doubled Berea. Presses on by Southern. Duckworth. Now they break it, get it across the midcourt line. Almost lost by Ben West. He's double teamed. His pass to Duckworth. He hangs, goes up, and it is good. Double dribble. Did you say make-up call?
Yeah, that would have been a big one. Kind of cracked the ice or cracked the seal for Berea, but that turnover gives it right back to Southern.
They missed an out-of-bounds call that should have gone Southern's way. I shouldn't suggest that was a make-up call, should I? Shame on me for suggesting the obvious.
9 turnovers now for Berea. They trail by 9.
Smith in the corner. Now to Moberly, goes up and good. Moberly was a little off balance and had some English putting it up. He's playing a terrific game. He's their leading scorer. They need it, and he's got 7 points already. Duckworth for Berea, 20-9. Southern leads. Down is Brown, loses the handle, going out of bounds. Saved by Dorsey, but he can't. He goes out of bounds, and Southern gets it back. You know, I don't think it's an accident. Ever since the freshman, Walter Smith, came in the game, Southern's been a better team.
Yeah, they've handled the pressure better, and Robinson just kind of got a little bit too fast.
Now, I wonder if they're going to play both of them together. That would be an interesting way of breaking the press. But this kid's done really well. It's like he's just taken over. Moberly, top of the key, puts it on the floor, double team, in trouble, kicks it out, whipped around. Smith, Buchanan, cross court now over to Lee. Lee to Moberly, no good. Ball kicked out. Nice save by Buchanan. Good hustle because the ball was going out of bounds. A little over 5 minutes to go in the half. Good hustle by Southern. They're out hustling Berea for the loose balls. It's pretty simple. Buchanan, bounce past Moberly. Pass inside. Shot goes up by Fugate and no good. Fugate using his left hand. They formed like a Phil Jackson Chicago Bull triangle there, and they passed the ball around that looked like a set play. If not, these kids are really, really smart.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, this team moving the ball so well. Their shots aren't falling, and they've still done a good job of not really falling in love with the three-pointer. They've gotten the ball inside. They've taken the threes when they've been there, and they've gotten to the free throw line quite a bit.
You know, Southern was up after one quarter shooting 4 of 13, and Berea was 4 of 6. Interesting. Fugate again. So now it's 22-9.
Shooting 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Berea 1 of 2. Everything going the way of Madison Southern thus far in the first quarter and a half.
The scrappy Josh Reynolds, smart basketball player, comes in now. Nice cross-court passes. Berea breaks the press. That was Brennan down the lane. They try to swipe the ball. There was a foul. Samuel Lee with a reach-in foul. 9 fouls on Berea, 7 on Southern. It's actually gotten better. The first 4 minutes, there were like 5 fouls or something like that combined.
And you asked for it. Smith and Robinson now in the game together as Britton checks in for Samuel Lee. So the Eagles going with some ball handling to kind of help with the pressure.
First shot is good. I got to tell you, with these two kids in the backcourt together handling the ball, turnovers should diminish tremendously. You know, and now you got Fugate coming in. So you have 3 really good ball handlers. And so what Austin Newton is saying, look, if we don't turn it over, we're up by 12. Maybe we can expand it. And so they're giving up size, not that they have a lot of size anyway, for handling the ball. Second shot is good by Will Brennan. 22-11. Berea trails. High looping pass to Smith. Smith and Robinson. Good pass to Marbley. Gets it back out. Shot from the corner, Fugate short. Marbley with the rebound. Yeah. He doesn't get it, and there is a foul.
Easy call there. He went up.
Yep.
And went over the back of the defender, and now Marbley got to be careful. A little stare down with the official. You don't want to get just a cheap technical here. But Trent, Michael, Marbley, very good player.
Yeah, good point, Michael. Just looked at the referee. Don't do that, son.
And he wasn't doing anything bad. He was just like, come on, man, let me have this.
He just looked at the ref again.
Well.
And you know what? Austin Newton, good move. He's taking him out of the game.
Got 2 fouls. Don't want to pick up a cheap third. But really, that's your only big man for the Eagles, and be the 1-on-1 bonus for Berea.
Shot no good. Ow! Oh,
that hurt me.
Brown, who just skied, hustled for the ball. He gets up quickly.
And
my
Newton,
neck in back hurts from just watching him.
Newton does not like the call. Austin has talked to the officials more than I've ever seen him talk to the officials. Now, Austin has a rule. I think if you get a technical foul, you have to run a mile or 2 miles. I'm not sure what his team rule is, but anybody, assistant coach, any player,
if he
anybody
gets one,
on the bench,
he's gotta run.
anybody.
Good for him. You know what? I respect that a ton. Like, if I mess up, I have to do the same thing you did. He's pretty calm. Now, I think this is the 3rd Southern game that we've done, and that's a very limited sample. But you're right. I've never seen him talk so much to the officials. They're still talking, and that's holding up the game. I'm surprised the official does just walk away so we can play basketball. That is baffling to me. Okay, Zane Brown, he gets to rest a little bit after the hard fall. Shot is short. Nice rebound by Fugate. Buchanan has it. Buchanan and Smith in the backcourt, so they got 2 point guards. Robinson. Smith. Corner, Fugate. Got it.
He banked it in. Off the backboard from the corner.
I don't think he called that. 25-11, the 3-pointer. You think he banked that on purpose?
That was the only way I could make him when I played.
Yeah, I got you. But you didn't call him either. Pass in the corner. Shot by Brown. Good.
That's a pretty shot,
nice
too.
Stroke by Brown, who shoots 38% from downtown, and you can tell by the stroke he shoots that. 25-14. Southern leads. They're trying to break the press. Long looping pass to Lee. Drives, goes up. I'm sorry, that's Wooten. No good. Rebound, Berea, and Wooten fouls him. That's a silly foul.
Well, I'll tell you what happened there. The official didn't see it. Berea, number 2 for the Pirates, Duckworth, came in. He actually hit his own teammate and sent him flying. Wooten was just there in the wrong place, wrong time, and that's why the foul was called. It was actually Duckworth that committed the foul. Now, Duckworth going to try to sneak up to the free throw line. He was not the one that got fouled.
I think they just switched free throw line people.
Wow, I like it. If Duckworth can make them, he does make the first. I like it. That's a very, you call it what you want, but that is a very smart move by Duckworth. His teammate maybe not as good as a free throw shooter as he is, so he goes straight to the free throw line. The officials didn't catch it, and he knocks down the first.
Hey, Madison Southern didn't catch it either. 25-15. Second shot is no good. Nice rebound by Josh
Cheap
Reynolds.
one there. And now Brennan and Duckworth talking to each other. Same hairstyle. A lot of twos on each other's jerseys as well.
How about Josh Reynolds? If he's 140 pounds, 145,
Man.
he is not afraid to mix it up.
He is, whatever he is 140 pounds of hustle if that's what he is.
He's probably got body fat of 1%.
I've got that in my finger.
You don't dream that good. Shot is good. 26-15, 3:58 to go in the half. Southern has been in command.
I was playing some ball yesterday in that charity tournament with a couple of your boys, Keith Farmer and Charlie Walters, and they had a lot of nice things to say about you.
Wow.
And then they said, just joking at the end of each one of them.
I believe that wholeheartedly. Hey, they're really great dudes, both of those guys. Berea breaks the press. That is Brennan.
Oh!
Pass down low, blocked! Blocked by Southern. Great block as Benweth is rejected. Robinson across the midcourt line, down the lane, going all the way, off balance, puts it in. What a move by Robinson. He was off balance, hanging in the air, went a little bit sideways, but he's so strong, he was in control, and he was fouled. Beautiful play.
Nice job by Robinson showing off his strength. I tell you what, if it is Southern and Central on Friday night, if Southern holds on and Central wins tomorrow night, that game, to compare that game to the first game of the year, it will be impressive because both teams have gotten so much better since that opening night.
Makes a three-point play, 30-15, Southern leads. Now the pressure, Berea breaks it. Cutting down the lane is Haney, kicks it out. Duckworth in the lane, nice pass, deflected by Smith. Going up and fouled is Haney. So, okay, if it is Central and Southern, will this place get packed?
In years past, it has, depending on the matchup. Now, obviously, Austin Newton will bring a good crowd with him because of his loyalty and his history with EKU. Central fans being here in Richmond, they should bring a good crowd. So I think we may have one of the best crowds we've had in a while with those two teams meeting in the championship game.
If it gets that far. First free throw is good. Second one is no good. 30-16, 3:18 to go in the first half. Honored to be with you with my partner Michael Watkins. I'm Alan Cutler. Sam Buford. I'm not going to do it. Burford. Shot is no good. Guess what I'm doing? I'm writing it down my book. You know when you make a mistake, you make the same mistake over and over. That's what happens in your own. Sam, I apologize. Your husband's probably throwing something at the radio right now, and actually I don't blame him. 2:58 to go in the half. 30-16.
The Alan Cutler, man. I tell you what. A lot of fun. We had a lot of fun this year, man.
We have had fun.
Got a good one here. 14-point lead. Berea hanging tough.
Hey, what's going on with the official talking to play?
This is the same guy, same official right here in front of us.
I have been around 8,000 years, and I can't ever remember an official talking to players as much as this gentleman is doing. I'm baffled. Second one is short. Nice rebound. Good
That's nothing. That is a play on.
That's Josh Reynolds. I have to agree with you, but how about Josh Reynolds moving a lot just to get that ball and used his left hand, his offhand to touch the ball?
We have been in the double bonus for the last minute and a half, and we're going to be that way for a long time.
So
these officials have let it. I've not seen a game this year in the 11th region where the officiating has been so tight.
Now another official is talking to one of the Berea players. They're talking at length. This is like a strange movie. Michael, I've been doing this since the 1970s. I can never remember seeing officials talk to players as much as these guys are.
And I've yet to see, it's one thing to see an official and a player talk and maybe have a smile or a laugh. We've seen a lot of confrontations or discussions going on in tonight's game, and I've yet to see either the player or the official smile after they've talked.
Lee comes back in. Robinson goes out. 32-17 Southern over Berea. 2:57 to go in the half. Berea's ball. Kind of a soft press, I would call this. Lee's got to get a lot closer to the ball if you want to call it a press. Haney, left hand, down the lane, off balance, no good. Tap up is no good. Tap up by Jaden Smith. a 6'3", 200-pound sophomore.
Well, Alan, I hope y'all don't have any late dinner plans because we ain't going to get out here for a while at this rate.
I can eat a quarter cucumber and I have water to drink when I get home. Now, how anxious do you think I am to get home to eat? That's if I don't cheat. But that's on the menu right now. You guys think I'm kidding?
No, I believe you.
Are you on a diet?
I've been on 932 diets in the last 30 years of my broadcasting career, doing a lot of fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. That part is not a diet. I call it a lifestyle change. Trying to drink a lot more water. Still have a lot of hot air, though. 32-19, Madison. Thought I'd say it before you guys. Madison Southern and Berea. Look at Robinson breaking the press. Good job in the paint.
He
walks.
And again, got too fast. He struggled with that here in the first half of going too fast for himself, not being able to slow down, and that has caused him to turn the ball over.
Yeah, it's funny. He looked at Austin Newton. You know what Austin did? Nodded his head yes, like don't complain, you walk. Boy, I like that in the coach. Didn't yell at him, just nodded his head yes, like he was saying I didn't do it. And his coach said, yeah, you did. And he down the lane. Nice pass over to Jaden Smith. Ball is deflected.
Another charge. Fourth charge taken by the Eagles tonight.
That is Hanny, who was charging in, trying to get the ball.
Samantha Burford hanging out with us. She will talk to both coaches at the half,
Both
Austin
coaches?
Newton and Eric Swords.
Both will talk to you. Well, I'm impressed.
We did it the last game.
Both?
Yeah. Where were you at?
Obviously, I wasn't there. I was probably just doing the play-by-play.
No, you weren't.
There we go. I wasn't there. So that's why I don't know. I was sitting right
What's
here.
in that water, Mr.
I don't know.
Cutler?
Look, it was sealed when I broke it. Robinson, baseline.
Yeah, another charge.
Oh,
wow.
He gets the call. You know what's funny? Trying to do play-by-play when Sam and Michael are busting your chops. You're talking about being ambidextrous. And I'm not good with my right or left hand. So what's the difference? Hey, Michael, she's having too much fun tonight. I'm not going to say who it is.
Samantha.
I'm whispering.
She's made fun of us a lot.
I thought she was just making fun of you. Apparently I was wrong. Robinson's shot is good.
Don't forget, tomorrow we'll have girls and boys action for you once again, coming from right here at McBrayer Arena and Alumni Coliseum at EKU. Tomorrow night, Central and Model. The girls game at 6, the boys game to follow. All those games are right here on WEKY, WKXO, and on WBONTV.com. Robbie Cooksey and his team will look to advance to another district championship game as they take on a very scrappy Model team tomorrow night.
Fugate goes out. You know what? I wonder if he's going to play it all in the second half if they continue to lead. Why push that ankle?
Yeah.
Just a theory. 34-19 after the free throws. Haney back to Duckworth. Calls the play by tapping his head. Crossover dribble. Runs into Reynolds. No call on that. Now there's a call. So, okay, explain this to me, Michael.
You don't want me to explain it.
In the first 3 minutes, they were touch fouls by the chest, and they were calling them. Reynolds banged hard into him. They don't call it. Then they make a foul call about 2 dribbles later. Seriously, I am baffled. I don't get it.
Well,
and I don't
you know
like
how
to
I
complain.
feel about officials.
Shot is good.
14 fouls called against Madison Southern to this point.
10 and 10 on the board. Of course,
14 fouls called on each team.
Yeah.
28 total fouls thus far in this ball game.
That's a lot of charges in there, too.
Yeah, hey, those aren't counted already. You're right.
I know. Yeah, that's what
Man, a lot of whistles being blown tonight.
I think I'll get home by 11 o'clock tonight. I'm pretty confident about that for a game that started about 7:45, right? 1:53 to go in the half, 34-21. Southern leads. Berea with a press. They better do something. Hunter Buchanan, who had a couple big shots in the first quarter, does a nice job getting across the midcourt line, and Austin Newton takes time. I like Buchanan. He felt the pressure, turned his head while he was dribbling, and beat the press that way. That was a very mature play. 34-21. Southern leads. We'll be back.
Michael.
Michael.
Linux of Richmond is your one-stop for truck and vehicle upgrades. Want to give your vehicle a makeover? Linux of Richmond has you covered. Along with our industrial-leading bed liners, we also carry a full line of truck and vehicle accessories. This includes our Truck Gear brand bed covers, as well as WeatherTech accessories, gooseneck, fifth wheel, and bumper-type hitches. We also provide vehicle undercoating and rust proofing. And don't forget about our many commercial and industrial applications, along with our Spartex flooring system as well. Check us out at 238 North Keeneland Drive in Richmond.
We are back at EKU on the stations of Volume for Broadcasting. Samantha Burford, Michael Watkins, and Alan Cutler hanging out at EKU for the first round of the 44th District Tournament. 11 turnovers for Berea, 5 turnovers for Madison Southern, and 28 combined fouls.
As you would say, that's a heap. Southern with the ball. Walt Smith, the freshman. Couple point guards in there for Southern. I think it's a really smart move by Austin Newton. Robinson, left hand. Trying to penetrate, loses the ball, picks it up, dribble. He double dribbled. I'm not sure what he's trying to do.
Turnover number 6 for the Eagles. That is the 4th turnover by Robinson.
I was about to say he's got to have 4 or 5 of them. And I think he's coming out of the game.
Yep, Reynolds going to check back in for him. And about committed a cheap
Berea
foul.
Breaks the press. Duckworth down low to West.
I mean, one of these teams is going to have 6 people foul out at this rate. Another charge.
I think there are going to be some kids playing that are not even on my list.
I think that is the 4th foul, or the 5th time, that a charge has been taken by an Eagle player.
1:29 to go in the half. Southern been in control since the start. 34-21, they lead Berea. Robinson, who's been a little frustrated, over to Smith. Smith is pushing. Hesitation dribble, left hand, right hand. Man, this kid is good. Left hand, right hand again. Kicks in the corner for 3. No good by Lee. Lee's a good shooter, too. He kind of rushed his shot. Go ahead, say it, Michael. Come on.
I can't say it on the air.
Well, clean it up. Come on, dude.
I mean, these officials have been awful. I mean, look here. We want to see both teams win. We're here to cover both teams. You cannot tell me that was a personal foul on either guy. They were going for a loose ball. And if anything, the Berea player was shielding off Jonah Wooten, and Wooten was the man called for the foul. Now, I think it was a play on, and I've said that 7 or 8 times already here in the first half. But Wooten is called for the foul behind the play.
You're starting to sweat in your forehead now with these commentaries, Michael.
Takes me back to when I played. A lot of fouls were called then, too.
You know, I wish I could have seen you. I would have laughed like crazy. Jaden Smith. Shot is short. Walter Smith with the rebound, 1:17 to go. Quick up to Robinson between his legs, almost loses it, goes baseline, hangs, goes up, it's way short. It's like he wants to score instead of passing. Berea has it in the corner. Haney misses, rebound Berea. Smith goes up, and he's got it. Jaden Smith, nice offensive rebound, and he kissed it fairly high off the glass, 34-23, Southern over Berea. Robinson double-teamed, and Austin Newton calls time because he was in trouble. So here's what's going on. Berea trying to make a rush, trying to cut it under 10 at the half. They get it under 10 at the half, Michael. They've done a good job.
Yeah, Berea battling right now. They trail by 11. Back in 30 seconds on the stations of Volume for Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
In Estill County, if you want more than just good pizza, you want great pizza, Steam Engine Pizza Pub in downtown Irvin is the place to go. At Steam Engine, everything on the menu is handmade with the highest quality ingredients. From pizza to subs to pasta to salads. You'll find Steam Engine Pizza Pub at 206 Main Street in Irvin. You can order carryout or delivery at 606-723-9787 or online at steamenginepizzapub.com. Steam Engine Pizza Pub, Estill County's first string pizza.
We are back at EKU tonight. The Eagles and the Pirates squaring off in the first round of the 44th District Tournament. Alan Cutler, Michael Watkins here along with you.
Robinson is limping pretty bad right now. It looks like something to his right leg. I mean, he's in serious pain.
See if that has anything to do with the officiating and all the foul calls.
No, he's limping, and it's not his ankle. Seriously, he's having trouble moving. Walter Smith, baseline, bounce pass, Wooten, left hand, in the lane, ticky-tacky foul.
And if anything there, Wooten got away with the hook. I don't think that was a foul either way. I'm just saying if you're going to call one, then that's the one you probably need to call.
You are entertaining, Michael. You know that?
I mean, these kids would be better off calling this game themselves.
Well, they wouldn't be better off you and I calling the game.
No, that's true.
I'll admit that. Jonah Wooten misses his first.
I mean, but it's gotten to a point to where neither team can get in a flow because of all the stupid fouls.
I feel bad for Robinson. He is limping, and I tell you what, although he's not playing his best game tonight, he's a very valuable member of the team, and if he's hurt, that's trouble for
him and Fugate
Southern.
both.
If you have him and Fugate out, I don't know how you win Friday night, although you know what? He's gutting it out. 34-23, less than 30 seconds to go. Brown gets it down low to Smith. Out to Haney, misses, air ball. Rebound up and no good by Duckworth, but he's fouled.
Do you want to know how I know there was a foul call right there? Because we were on this end. You know how I know there was a foul call on this end?
How?
We were on that end. That's what it's turned into. I can't tell you the last time we've made 2 trips down the floor where there was not a whistle blown. This has been ridiculous.
First free throw is good. I don't know if you caught Austin Newman's face. I mean, he is mad and frustrated. He's so mad. What he's doing is smart. He's talking to the official with his hands behind his back, which a lot of coaches will do when they're getting really mad so they don't use their hands to get demonstrative and get in trouble. I mean, he's angry. Second free throw is good.
I am too.
34-25, Southern over Berea, 21 seconds to go.
And I'm angry for both teams because, like I said, you can't get in the flow when every single time down the floor there is a whistle being blown.
Moberly back in the game for the last 21 seconds. Smart move.
And he can't get a charge. He's got 2 or 3 fouls himself, I believe.
He's got a couple. Smith uses both hands, gets it across the midcourt line, gets up to Moberly. 12 seconds. Bounce it around to Smith. They look over to Newton. They tell him to go. 5 seconds. Moberly better do something. Gets over to the Fugate. Now to Reynolds. 2 seconds. 1 second.
Wow.
They don't get a shot off. Ooh, that's not good.
And
Newton is angry. 34 for Southern. 25 for Berea.
Austin Newton going to talk to Samantha Burford, get his halftime thoughts.
All right, Coach, you got to be thinking what the rest of us are thinking. There's an exuberant amount of fouls happening tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a long night if we continue at this pace. I told the referee I had a curfew, and I'm not going to make it.
Well, referees have been talking to you. They've been talking to players. Your thoughts? What are you guys talking about?
I knew it was going to be this type of game. We played them in the summer. We played them during the season a few weeks ago, and they make it really sloppy. They just want to be real physical and make it a sloppy game, and that's what they're doing again tonight.
Yeah. Allen's come in and given you guys a nice boost. In fact, you guys have even had 5 charges. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, we're a very good charge-taking team. We don't have a shot blocker, so the best way we can protect the basket is by taking charges. So we practice it every day. You're talking about Walter Smith, is that what you're talking about? Yeah. So he came in as a freshman, and we put him in some tough spots all year, and he's handled himself pretty well.
All right, good luck, Coach. All right, you guys, we'll be right back with this 2-minute commercial break. She's blocking the camera. We'll be right back with this 3-minute commercial break right after this.
For your car, home, and business, Linville Insurance Agency has it all for you in one place. We serve the insurance needs of individuals, families, and businesses all over Kentucky. And be sure to stop by our brand new location in Richmond off US 25. We're located right behind Sonny's. Sit with us and let us quote you a great insurance rate. Our professional, educated, and experienced staff is here for you locally and 24/7 via our website.
Hi, I'm Lori. I want to be sure to invite you to come visit us at our new location at 1060 Center Drive in Richmond.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Pulled pork, brisket, ribs, burgers, hand-cut steaks, prime rib. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue in Irvin. Whether you like your meat cooked low and slow or seared and sizzling, House of Q has just the thing to ignite your taste buds. Eat inside in the beautiful dining room or outside on the biggest patio in 4 counties. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue at 77 River Drive in Irvin.
Your home is more than an architectural structure. Often it's an extension of who you are, your personality, style, and values. That's why selling it can be an emotional experience, but it can also be exciting and rewarding. Hi, I'm Cindy, and I can guide you through the process of selling your home. And I can also help you sell your farm or commercial property. Go to cindyhouserealtor.com. After exploring my website, give me a call and I'll show you why I'm the right house for your next home. And be sure to look for me around town.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see ya.
Welcome back, everyone. We're at the half, and those are the Southern Dash team performing at the half. Madison Southern 34, Berea 25. I am honored to sit next to a man who is, I don't think gets enough pub for what he's doing and has done for about 8,000 decades. Greg Stottlemyre, the voice of the Colonels, you do a spectacular job. Thank you for joining me at the half.
Thanks. You look more like David Letterman every day.
Well, I had one down to about here, and then I shaved it because it was itchy. Now I'm growing it back.
Gotcha.
You know what's amazing? When I have a beard, go into a grocery store, nobody says hello to me.
There you
I
go.
shaved it off, and all of a sudden people started coming up to me, so I can be incognito.
There you go.
Okay, how long have you done the Colonels?
Well, 40 years. I've called games. There was 4 years where I wasn't on radio. Did television replay, Coach Kids Coach's show, but been involved one way or the other for 40 years, which just means I'm old.
No, but you've done a spectacular job
Thanks,
for a long
it.
time.
Means a lot coming from
you. Well, you know me well enough to know I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it.
You got that right.
Okay, so as a play-by-play guy in college, and you're just out here having fun, what did you see in the first half?
Well, I saw two teams that wanted to play full court, and they wanted to be aggressive, and the whistle was really tight.
Yep.
And so neither team adjusted to the whistle, and the officials didn't adjust to the game. That's why we had 32 fouls and 36 foul shots in the first half. But you know what I like about high school basketball and any level of sports, kids put it all out on the court.
Yep, absolutely. Do you mind if I say the line that you said?
Yeah, you can go ahead. I've used it before.
Oh, I didn't think it was, I figured, but I want to ask permission. Okay, two things happened. Austin Newton told Sam that he told the officials that he had a curfew and he wasn't going to make it because of the fouls. And then you said about the officials.
I said somebody's got to go out and buy some WD-40 for their whistles at halftime. They're going to be a little creaky. But, hey, they haven't impacted the game one way or the other.
They just
impacted. But I'm saying not one-sided.
I agree with that.
They've impacted the game.
Both ways.
And that's part of basketball. Everybody's human.
Sure. Now, you've watched about 1 million games. How often do you see officials talk to players as much as these guys have?
That's what I told somebody here on Press Row, that there's been a lot of conversations with players, with coaches, so there's been a lot of conversation. Normally, that's left to a captain when a player talks to an official. So
and you almost never see that in high school basketball anyway.
Right. But I love to come up to the tournament, the 44th district, and I remember when Estill County was in the 44th district, way back.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, that's how long I've been around. But the 11th region is a great region, and I work on the state tournament network for the KHSAA, so in between all the college games, I try to squeeze in as many high school games as I can.
Greg Stottlemyre, I'm honored that he's with us. Greg, when you look at what you've done, off the top of your head, your number one highlight, number one game, I think I can guess, but I don't know which one you're going to pick.
Are you asking basketball?
Anything. Basketball, football?
Well, I mean, you can't go wrong with a national championship game. The first game was great. in 1979, 1982 when EKU with Tuck Willem, Steve Bird went undefeated, probably the top highlight. I was too young, though, Alan, to appreciate it. I mean, I wanted to appreciate it at a level. That's why I hope EKU can get back to the playoffs and win a couple of games here, and I think they're trending in the right direction. As far as basketball, the biggest highlight to me was the win in 2005 when Travis Ford was the head coach, because that broke a 25-year dry spell for Eastern Kentucky. So it was a return of the program to respectability. From the team standpoint of the one that I was closest to and admired the most for their connectivity was the one in 14 that played Kansas close with Glenn Cozy and Eric Stutz and Corey Walden. And I remember that one when they played in St. Louis. And one other thing, EKU, since I've been doing it, has been to the NCAA only 3 times. And they played the top 3 winningest teams in the country in Kentucky, Kansas, and North Carolina.
You probably know this, but if not, just sharing with the audience too. Austin Newton told me that outside the birth of his children and getting married, the Kentucky EKU game, where EKU came back and made it the game with Travis Ford, was the highlight for him, and the support that they got from the fans and the excitement in the huddle.
And that was interesting. That one was at the old RCA Dome in Indianapolis, and if you'll remember, I remember EKU cut it to 3, and I think Chuck Hayes hit a baseline right shot over Alonzo Hurd and kind of put it out of reach. But the thing I also remember is the next game was Illinois and Cincinnati, and because of that, even though there was a bigger Kentucky crowd than the EKU crowd in the building, the Illinois and Cincinnati fans were on the EKU side. All of a sudden it tilted, but the Colonels just couldn't quite get it done.
I got to wrap up. One quick question. You 36 years play-by-play?
36 or 7,
36 or 7.
And play-by-play on television for the other 4, so 40.
40 years. Are there 5 guys in the country now active who've done it longer than you?
I met a guy at Duquesne. You used to live in Pittsburgh. He is 82, and he's been doing it for 51 years.
Oh, my God. God bless him.
He's the Duquesne announcer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, seriously.
Good to see you.
Thank you for joining me. God bless you. I think you do a great job, and I think you're a Richmond treasure. I mean that from here.
I appreciate it.
Greg Stoudemire.
Good to see you.
The great Greg Stoudemire. Thank you, man. 34-25, Madison Southern over Berea. Let's take a 3-minute break, and we'll be right back.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
Our YouTube channel. It's where all the local stories are posted first for news, and you can even catch the live stream of any of your local high school sports on there as well. Be sure to subscribe, as well as clicking on the little bell for notifications. For when we post a video go live, you'll be the first to know. And don't be afraid to share and like a video. It really helps us out here at the studio to bring you the best in local news. And of course on Facebook, hit the See First button so we come up first when you're scrolling through your timeline. For more stories like these, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out Richmond's very own WBONTV.com.
Back at EKU, Alan Cutler, Michael Watkins. Great interview there with Greg Stoudemire as we are getting you set. It is the first round of the 44th District Tournament. Second half about to come our way. Samantha Burford is making her way to half court to speak to Eric Swords. His team trailing by 9, 32 combined fouls there in the first half. Let's get the thoughts of the head coach from Berea as he speaks with Sam.
All right, Coach, give us your overall thoughts on the first half. You guys have had 11 turnovers. You're hopefully not going to do that again.
Right. I thought we panicked a little bit there in the first half just to start the game. Gave up a lot of offensive rebounds to them. Once we settled down, their big kid got in a little bit of foul trouble. I thought that helped us get our feet set and start making better decisions, start scoring a little bit.
Now, both teams have had a lot of fouls. Obviously, this game's going to go long. Your thoughts on how you're going to try to change that?
Well, we're a couple kids down right now, so that hurts us a little bit because we're not deep to start with. So hopefully they settle down, the refs settle down a little bit and let both teams play a little bit.
Yeah. Now, going into the second halftime, did you change any of the game plan, your thoughts?
We may have to man them a little bit more. I think just to handle the big kid. I think so. We'll go back. Yeah, we'll go back man a little bit. Try to deal with him. He's been a tough matchup for us. The last game we played, and then first half there.
All right, Coach, good luck. Thank you so much. All right, back to you guys right after this.
We got 2.5 minutes till the start of the second half. Let's take a 2-minute commercial break. When we come back, we'll get the second half started. It is a 9-point lead for Madison Southern. Alan Cutler back in 2 minutes. Folks, don't go anywhere on the stations of Volume for Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care are only $15. DOT and CDL physicals are just $55. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Berea Walmart is open every day from 9 till 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care Centers, here when you need us. Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Give us a call to get a quote today, and my team will be on their way.
Whether you're looking to insure your home or your auto or insuring your business, think State Farm Insurance and Jerry Goebel. Jerry and his team are on your side in every situation.
When you call Jerry Goebel State Farm, you don't just get me. And me.
Me too. And me.
And me.
And me. And this one.
So give us a call today and get a quote, and my team will be on their way.
Welcome back, everyone. 34-25, Madison Southern Berea. I just asked the official, and he said the Berea kids had the wrong colors in their jerseys and made them switch. And nobody, I don't know if they've been doing this all year or not, and the ref has no idea either. So, and with all due respect, but he said they're wrong. And they're making a mistake, and he's just enforcing the rules.
He made a kid change his undershorts. He had the compression shorts on. Made him change those because
wrong color.
They were the wrong color. How do you even see that? They're not wearing see-through shorts. Don't get me started.
Okay. 7:55 to go in the third quarter. 3, baseline, Brown, no. Moberly brings it across the midcourt line. Man, he's lost a ton of weight.
Yeah,
he's a really
so
good basketball
much more
player.
Dynamic
and
now.
next year, woo-wee, he might be one of the better players in the state.
This whole team comes back, basically. You lose Reynolds and a couple of guys that don't get much playing time.
Robinson, let's see if he's limping at all, because he was hurt, and I think he's just a really tough kid. Southern's taking their time. No need to hurry. You're up by 9 points.
Nice
Robinson
move.
down the lane, no good. Rebound, West. West over to Brown. Brown pushing. In the lane, Dorsey got it. Nice move by Dorsey. So Berea trying to make a little rush. 34-27 as Berea's trying to come back.
Southern has to find some fight in them. They are kind of emotionless right now.
Robinson
turnover
is in
gives you right back
trouble,
to him.
and he walked. He tried to split the double team, and he slipped his back foot. And he's coming out of the game, and Walter Smith is coming in.
I don't think anybody would be surprised if Southern won this game by 20 points. It looks like Southern thought they would show up and win this game by 20 points, and Berea has hung around with them. Give Berea credit, but it just still feels like Southern will eventually get it together.
That is 5 turnovers now for Robinson. That's why he came out of the game. Dorsey in the corner to Haney, drives baseline, stops, pass in the middle, shot is up and no good. Jared Whitaker, who started off doing things very well for Berea and then kind of quiet. Now, this is, I think, very interesting. Both coaches in both games, both Berea, were very honest and said their kids panicked a little bit in the first quarter. Like the honesty, and by the way, it's normal. I mean, this is a big pressurized situation because if you win, you'll go on to regionals and you play for the district finals Friday night. And then you're playing catch-up, and that's a difficult thing to do. Plus, there's a lot of young kids on both these Berea teams, and they'll learn from this. But Berea trying to make it a ball game now, 34-27.
They're not scared of the moment right now.
No, they're not. Second shot is good. I also like which coach said it, that they hope the refs settle down?
Both. But Coach Sword said that he hopes that it's let them go out there and play a little bit.
Right. I think both coaches are in agreement about what's going on. Walter Smith doing a nice job breaking the press. Beats two guys across the midcourt line. Gets it to Fugate. Cuts to his left. Jump pass in the corner. Gets it to Lee. Lee drives baseline. Steps out of bounds. Turnover. Ball goes to Berea. Look, if they hit a three, we got a ball game. This game is a long way from being over.
And you can sense the Eagles players starting to feel a little bit of the pressure right now.
I think they are, and I think Berea's feeling better about things as well. They should. Double team over to Brown. They break the press. Dorsey dribbling, stops, cross court. Haney sets, shoots, partially deflected. Nice play by Buchanan. Buchanan tipped the ball. He had a long way to play catch up to get his finger on the ball, and we have a foul.
That is the fourth on Samuel Lee. And now, eventually, and I think Berea already has, but both of these two teams are probably going to have to go deep into their benches.
Yep, deeper than they anticipated. Berea ball, down by 6. For 3, baseline, short by Dorsey. Rebound, Reynolds. He does a lot of little things that are important. Look at Smith, hesitation dribble, beats the press. Nice pass. Reynolds goes up and he's fouled. I got to tell you, I'm not saying he's the best player in the court. I'm not trying to get goofy with you. But this game took another step up for Southern when Walter Smith came in the game. A freshman who's calmed things down. And I got to tell you what, the press that's put on by Berea is almost negated just by himself. Instead of them trying to pass it around, he's beating the press himself. The kid's a freshman.
And he's made some good moves and found some open teammates on his penetration. He's done a good job tonight coming off the bench and playing a big role. And you kind of get the sense that he's going to have to play a bigger role if they want to pull this one out.
He will start and play 30 minutes a game next year. Reynolds, second shot is good, 35-28, 6:09 to go in the third quarter. With the one, the only, the man who loves officials, Michael Watkins. I'm Alan Cutler, honored to be with you at EKU for the District 44s. Oh, walk. There's Haney, couldn't decide what to do. Pass or dribble. Part of his body looked like he started to dribble. Part of his body looked like he wanted to pass. And yet another turnover.
There were 32 combined fouls. 32.
Baffling.
In the first half. 3 thus far, and we were only 2 minutes into the second half.
You know, I know we're harping on it, but the part that bothers me, both these teams are playing hard and clean.
Yeah.
It'd be one thing if they weren't clean. I think both these teams are well coached, and it's clean. Look at Walter Smith. Again, breaks the press himself. It's just one-man press this time. That's a little weave. Fugate loops over Buchanan. Buchanan, quick fire. Got it. Man, Buchanan didn't even look at the bucket, then looked up and fired it.
Yeah.
That's his second three and a big one. He's hit some big shots tonight. He now has 8 points, 2 threes, and a nice outside shot. 10-point lead down the lane. Laying it up and good is Whitaker.
Big bucket there to answer that 3 from Buchanan to make it an 8-point lead.
38-30. Southern leads. Smith across the midcourt line. Beats the press. Still dribbling behind his back. Great pass underneath Buchanan. Yes. Smith put it behind his back. Spun. Buchanan was by himself and he laid it in. That was all Walter Smith, and Berea forgot the defense. By the way, that was a walk by Ben West. They don't call it. Bounce past Haney. Can't get it. Oh, to Duckworth. Fakes left, fakes right, fakes left, fake right. Shot from the baseline. Haney too long and a push.
Why has that got to be a foul? The player got the rebound. There was not much contact there, and still the referee felt the need to blow the whistle. That is now going to be the third foul, or make it the second foul on Chad Fugate. Eagles now have 3 fouls in the quarter, basically 1 foul per minute thus far.
Actually, it's more than a foul a minute, Michael. I hate to tell you that.
Okay, now the clock hasn't started.
Yeah, the clock hasn't started. We have a problem. Going down the lane is Duckworth, and he gets fouled.
1 second went off the clock there, and about 9 seconds of game time. Not a huge deal, but could be.
Do they know that the clock didn't start?
Well, they eventually started it because it was 5:02, went down to 5:01 as the whistle was blown.
But it was 5:02 for the entire sequence. Duckworth's shot is good.
And I know you're not going to believe this, Alan, but there was a foul called on that play.
Have you ever been invited to Thanksgiving by an official?
Actually, me and all the officials get together for a little retreat every summer. And it's basically I take all their pictures, put them up on the wall, and throw darts.
I think you need to do a transcendental meditation before you do a game with me. Southern with the ball. Fugate has it.
That sounds painful.
Moberly, no, it's not. Down the lane, in trouble. Nice pass to Reynolds. Loses it. Moberly gets it to Buchanan. Got it again. Man, he's on fire. He is the X factor that Austin Newton was hoping to get tonight. 43-31. Haney down the lane. Over to Whitaker. Hangs, goes up. Got it, and he's fouled.
You're not going to believe this, but there was a foul called on that play. I mean, we're going to sound like a broken record, and I apologize, but this has been abysmal tonight.
Going to sound?
And you know, it's one thing if, and I'm not saying they're not all fouls, but you got to let the kids play eventually, too.
Misses his attempt at the three-point play. Nice rebound by Walter Smith. They're not even trying to press now when Smith is in the game. Fugate has it. Cuts to his right. Baseline. Off balance. Throws up a shot that he had no idea what was going on. Berea is pushing on the other end. Ball goes through the hands of Haney and out of bounds. He wasn't ready for the pass. Should have been. 4:15 to go. So if Berea is trying to come back in the game, they're not helping their own cause. Southern with 5 fouls in less than 4 minutes in this quarter. Berea with 1.
Don't forget tomorrow our coverage. We'll have girls and boys action here for you on WBONTV.com, Madison Central and Model. And myself, I'll be over in Owsley County. Get a little hour and 45-minute drive as I'll be joining Danny Wood as Estill County will take on Owsley County in the boys and girls doubleheader over there in the first round of their district tournament.
Buchanan misses everything. Shot by Moberly, no good. He missed a little easy 2-footer. Not sure how he missed that. Yeah. Duckworth cuts to his right, between his legs. Left-hand dribble, sets it back up. 43-33, Southern by 10. Berea with the ball, 3:40 to go in the third quarter. Duckworth still bouncing around. Timeout by Schwartz, and he is furious at Zane Brown. 43-33. Berea trails. We'll be back after this. I'll miss you so much tomorrow.
It's been a busy year, so what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting? Home improvement projects? Or maybe a new car or a boat for summer on the lake? For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of CVNB's 3 branch locations in Richmond or Berea and find the right personal, vehicle, or home loan that fits your budget and meets your needs. CVNB, helping turn plans into reality for more than a century. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Your home is more than an architectural structure. Often it's an extension of who you are, your personality, style, and values. That's why selling it can be an emotional experience, but it can also be exciting and rewarding. Hi, I'm Cindy, and I can guide you through the process of selling your home. And I can also help you sell your farm or commercial property. Go to cindyhouserealtor.com. After exploring my website, give me a call and I'll show you why I'm the right house for your next home. And be sure to look for me around town.
We are back on WBONTV.com, WEKY, WKXO. A 10-point Madison Southern lead. Here's Alan Cutler.
3:36 to go in the third quarter. Southern by 10, as Michael so aptly said. Duckworth. Smith is all over him. It is remarkable how this kid has improved since the first game of the season as a freshman. Good for him. Can't penetrate. Haney has it. Over to Duckworth. Duckworth looking in the middle. Can't get anything. Cuts to his right. Buchanan playing good defensive on him. Bounce pass to Haney. Over to Duckworth. Loping pass.
Wow.
Down to Brown. Loses it. Stolen. Southern. Smith behind his back. Baseline 3. No good by Lee.
They're going to call a...
Ball went over the backboard.
Yep, that's the call. You know what? I think that's the first time...
You're not going to disagree.
No, I think it's the first time in the third quarter that on a Berea possession they either didn't score or didn't get a foul call the whole quarter, the last time down, and we're 5 minutes in.
You serious?
Dead serious.
Not once?
Not a score or a foul, at least the first time of this quarter.
Okay, good pass. Inside, layup by Ben West is good. Nice pass by Haney. 43-35. Berea is not done by a long shot. Cutting baseline is Lee. Lee to Moberly. Ball slapped away from behind by Brown. Great defense by Brown. Now Berea is pushing after the steal. Duckworth over to Brown. Fakes, stops, pops.
Man,
no good.
Pretty
rebound, Moberly. Big rebound by Moberly. He makes that shot, and all of a sudden this place would go crazy if you're for Berea. Moberly between his legs, down the lanes, floater. He is fouled.
Wow.
No, they call a charge.
All you can do is shake your head. Moberly does
Moberly
the
is
same
looking
thing.
at the official. He should not stare at the official. I have to agree with him.
Yeah.
I thought the defender for Berea stuck his leg out a little bit.
He did, and Trent was not really, and the assistant coach from Southern getting between Newton.
That's Kent
and the
Miller.
official. Yeah, Kent Miller getting in between Newton and the officials.
Let me tell you something. Kent Miller is a wise basketball man. If he's on your staff, you have a wonderful staff, seriously. And he's protecting Austin Newton, which is his job. That was an interesting call. 43-35, 1:55 to go. Southern with the lead, Berea with the ball. Whitaker, cross-court pass, almost stolen by Brown. Pass underneath, layup is up, and good by Duckworth. And now Austin Newton wants time because Berea's come back, and the Berea fans are standing and cheering. 43-37. Southern leads. Southern with a timeout. 1:45 to go. We'll be back.
And Austin Newton talking to the official. They want to make sure he doesn't get a T here. Let's keep it right here. I don't want to miss something.
Your call, boss.
We got 1 minute timeout break. And Newton, I think he pulled an Allen Feldhouse there. He called the timeout just to speak to the official. And the official putting his whistle in his mouth. Want to make sure that he does not get the technical foul. Austin Newton doing a great job there of walking away. So we got time now. Let's take a 30-second commercial break. 6-point lead for Southern, folks. Back in 30 seconds on the stations of Volume for Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank, with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
We are back here in EKU where the first round of the 44th District Tournament taking place, and it is a 6-point Madison Southern lead. Berea trying to fight their way back and trail by 6.
Buchanan comes back in the game, so you have 2 point guards in the game. And how about this? Walter Smith is the one that's bringing it up, not Buchanan. Buchanan gets the ball, gets it in the corner now. I meant Robinson. Bring it up. Robinson now to Buchanan. Buchanan fires. Too hard. Rebound. Moberly tries to get it, but he's held by Duckworth. Gets knocked down.
And I tell you what, I didn't see much there.
Yeah, he did. He grabbed him.
Did you?
Yeah, he grabbed him.
Maybe I just, when I hear the whistle, I just think bad things.
You really do. You know, Michael, I think you need referees counseling.
Well, we didn't get along when I played. We didn't get along when I played Church League.
Maybe there's a trend here. Walter Smith out on top.
When I announced.
Basically your whole life.
Yeah.
1:18 to go in the third quarter. Robinson, baseline,
nice
goes up. Woo! Blocked by Ben West. Great block. Berea with the ball. Brown
got him
across the midcourt line, behind the back. Berea fans are standing and cheering.
Great.
Look at Robinson with the steal. Robinson goes all the way. Robinson hangs. He's got it. Robinson with a great play.
Credit Britton right there. He made up for a blocked shot. The Berea crowd was going crazy. That play silenced them.
One of the best plays of the night.
Yeah, huge.
Haney over to Brown.
Easy call.
Goes up.
Yeah, that was easy.
Charge, 45-37, Southern over Berea. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. This will be interesting, Michael. I don't see Madison Southern holding for one shot, but if they do, it's just icing the clock a little bit.
Yeah. 17 turnovers now for Berea, and I'm not sure on this exact stat. It's not in our stat book, but I think that's the 7th charge taken by the Eagles.
Robinson in the corner. Buchanan back to Robinson.
They are holding.
Yeah, they're holding. I think it's smart. Looping pass on the side to Smith. Smith back to Robinson. Robinson out on top. They're taking their time. 22 seconds to go in the quarter. 45-37, Southern over Berea. Definitely last shot time. That means whatever happens, there's only 8 minutes left in the game. Berea's definitely within striking distance. Robinson, Smith, 10 seconds. Robinson drives, cross court, charge.
We have had a ton of charge.
Well, that's his fault. That was a charge, and he went too deep. Moberly was open. All he had to do was stop one dribble before and kick it out to Moberly, and he had the shot. That's not the official's fault.
No, I'll tell you what. All the charges have been spot on. They've all been easy calls. It's been the chip, the
Sam,
chippy
did you hear him
fouls.
say something nice about the officials? But yeah, I like how she said just a little bit. 4.7 left. That's seconds. 45-37. End of the third quarter. Southern's going to pick up all over the place. Duckworth, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. They won't get a shot off, and they don't. 45-37. Berea trails Madison Southern. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes right after this.
Linux of Richmond is your one-stop for truck and vehicle upgrades. Want to give your vehicle a makeover? Linux of Richmond has you covered. Along with our industrial-leading bed liners, we also carry a full line of truck and vehicle accessories. This includes our Truck Gear brand bed covers, as well as WeatherTech accessories, gooseneck, fifth wheel, and bumper-type hitches. We also provide vehicle undercoating and rust proofing. And don't forget about our many commercial and industrial applications, along with our Spartex flooring system as well. Check us out at 238 North Keeneland Drive in Richmond.
At EKU, you'll learn to take a broader view of your world. But we also understand it's the details that shape the big picture. So go ahead, play with fire, think on your feet, or touch the sky. Here, you'll be a part of something new, something big, something beautiful. Be a Colonel. Your time is now.
Back on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting. What'd she say?
So in the commercial break, Michael is doing Estill County tomorrow night, but Sam will be here. Okay, Friday night, Sam won't be here, but Michael and I will be together for the 2 finals. So I said, who will I miss most? And Sam raised her hand and go, me. She has the ego of a play-by-play person.
I'll tell you how I know for a fact he will miss me more. He knows my last name. That's how I know for a fact he'll miss me more.
No, I will miss Miss Burford. Mrs. Burford, I will miss you. Okay? Shame on you, Michael. 45-37, Southern over Berea. By the way, if you're just tuning in, folks, we like to have fun. All clean, all in jest, like to have fun. Except when Michael's going after the officials. He's very mean and nasty. Southern has the ball. Walter Smith bouncing around, whistle away from the ball. Moberly was getting tangled up with Ben West, and the foul is on West, and West puts his hands up in the air and said, what? This is interesting. Southern has shot 37% from the field, and you're going to be shocked. Berea shot 47.8%, and they are down by 8 points. You don't see that every day, Mike.
17 turnovers for Berea has plagued them to this deficit.
Buchanan hangs. Moberly, big offensive rebound to get it back to 10. He just stood underneath. Nobody tried to box him out. 47-37.
And how about this? Trent had 7 points in the first quarter. That's his first 2 since.
Down the lane. Holding on Southern. Dorsey was going down the lane. Berea's 1 for 8 from downtown for 12%. Southern is 5 for 17 for 29%. So you basically look at it, they've scored 12 more from downtown.
Yeah.
You could easily say that's the difference in the game. Southern's got a lot of shots up. They got 35 shots up. Shot is short.
Free throws have played a part too.
It looks like Berea's been short on a lot of free throws. Buchanan taking his time. Fugate cuts in the lane, down the lane, off balance, goes up, and he's fouled. You know, for a kid for a bad ankle.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what.
I was wincing on that one.
I was too.
He's fine. I was worried about him because Chad he's the kind of player though. He puts his head down. He can get to the rim
He's a tough
lot
kid.
of the time.
I think Newton was a little worried, his reaction when he went down.
Chad obviously with the injury, a quiet night for him. That Well, the missed free throw. He's only got 5 points, but I'll tell you what, he's a decoy. It's a good decoy to have.
For a kid who couldn't play Friday because of a bad ankle and then turned it again Saturday in practice, playing with a hard ankle brace, just, you got tough kids on both sides.
Well, and Coach Newton didn't want to use him, but he's almost been forced to because of foul trouble and the way this game has been tight.
With ankles, sometimes they leave you in for a long time period, take you out, and then don't put you in so quickly. He's come in and out a ton.
Yeah.
Credit the kid. He and Duckworth, one player on each side, really hurting, and they're giving it all. The love of high school sports. 7 minutes to go in the ball game. 48-37 Southern. High dribble by Dorsey. Dorsey to Haney. Haney hit by Robinson.
And what I don't like about right now, Britton, he's frustrated. He's had a rough game. Looked over at the official. Did not like the call. That was an obvious foul.
It was an obvious foul.
That's his 4th, and the team's 9th. So Berea, one thing they have going for them, even though they've not hit their free throws tonight or all season, they will get quite a few attempts the rest of the way.
He's got 9 points, 6 turnovers, and 4 fouls.
He'll come out for you, get right back in.
Quiet here all of a sudden. So Madison Southern trying to sweep the night. Second shot is no good. Nice rebound by Walter Smith, who comes from the weak side to gets it. Quickly across the midcourt line, behind his back. Gets it to Mobley. Long 3. No good. Rebound. Nice, strong rebound by Dorsey. Fouled by Southern. That's a silly foul by Southern.
That wasn't a foul.
It was.
Alan?
We'll disagree.
Tell you what. It's a good thing you ain't got straps on.
I know.
You do kind of have straps on.
He hit him in the back. He did. Went over his back and hit him.
That's the 5th on Chad. So now this is the point of the game where we'll start seeing players foul out. So Robinson just went back out of the game. He's got 4. Fugit fouls out. You've got 3 for Moberly, 3 for Buchanan, and for Berea, they've got 3 or 4 players with 4 fouls themselves. You've got number 23, which is, I think, Haney. It's just been a weird night. Now Samuel Lee checks back in. I think he's got 3 fouls. I mean, it has just been a very, very rough night for the officials. 4 fouls.
Lee's got 4.
For Lee.
That's why he sat for a long time period.
So can Berea knock down their free throws? That's the big question.
Well, you basically have one player on the bench for Madison Southern who's played, if I have my math right.
Wooten. Berea has shot 29, make it 30 free throws. They are 17 of 30 from the free throw line. And 30 free throws.
And literally, if they hit their free throws, we have a very tight ball game. 48-40, Southern over Berea. Smith breaks the press. Hesitation dribble. Knocked away by Smith, who sort of trips him. And you're going to be shocked, folks. They called a foul.
And I know the people watching or listening to us are probably like, these two guys hate officials. It's been a bad night.
No, I do not.
Well, I do. Okay. But it's been a bad night.
Have you thought about therapy?
I can't afford it.
I'm going to talk to Sam. Maybe she can get a sponsor for your therapy. Hey, Sam, we got to talk about this. That would be a great reality TV show. Turn Sam's mic on, would you please? Mobley out on top. Between the legs. Hands off. Long shot.
Wow.
Fakes it in. Wow. And I think he did that one on purpose. Samuel Lee kisses it high off the glass. It's a huge shot. Now an 11-point lead for Madison Southern, and he just jogged back. That was intentional. He's a really good shooter. 51-40, Southern over Berea. A little over 6 minutes to go in the game. What a shot by Lee. Talk about clutch. Talk about money. As Brennan in the lane, and he's hit.
He was hit so hard his shoe came off.
All right, Sam Burford, I have to ask you a very serious question.
Yes.
Don't you think there's a wonderful sponsor in our area that could sponsor a reality TV show that's edited down with Michael Watkins going to therapy talking about officials? I'm serious. You think I'm kidding?
You don't think any of that patient confidentiality stuff?
No. The Dr. Vinny Gunbaugh will do it, and the doctor will sign a release saying we can do the show, so it's all up and up.
Okay.
And I bet, look, you know everybody in town.
Close.
Okay. I bet you could find a doctor that would do it.
And let us record it.
And
Maybe, you know what would be better?
What's that?
A hypnotist.
Well, he would need that after the therapy.
I can't even say that word.
You know, that's also a pretty good idea. But the therapist, I see reality TV.
Better than Dance Moms.
You think Kelly would go for it?
Better than the Honey Boo Boo.
Second shot is good.
He might.
He might. Kelly, if you're listening, think about that. I think this is potential. Michael, I think I could make
Or
you
it could be potentially disastrous.
Well, that's true, too. No, but we don't do it live. No live.
Coverage.
This is Michael Watkins. We can't go live.
Do we have censors? So when I start talking about
them? A delay.
Delay. No. Well, it'll be shot and edited.
Okay.
51-41, Madison, Southern over Berea. Think about it, guys. This is a genius idea, if I must say so myself.
Why don't you sponsor it then?
No, that's not. I'm retired. Fixed income, baby. I don't do those kinds of things. Besides, how am I a sponsor? Smith, bouncing around. Again, this kid's one of the best players on the court. I don't care what his numbers are. Marbley down the lane.
Wow.
No, I thought he was hit. I think it's a good call because he moved. He took a shot. Jalen Dorsey, I like him as a player, by the way.
Yeah,
moved a little bit and got knocked down. And you know what? He took a hard shot. And he has 5 fouls, and he's going out of the game. And you know what? Look at Swartz. I know if we have a shot on the coach, but you know he's congratulating his kids coming out of the game. The kid is done. Good for Swartz. Swords.
Okay, is that what you're saying?
I have no idea what I'm saying.
It sounds like you're saying Schwartz.
It's officially that
could be money
kind
or
of
keys.
night.
Now, if you say I got it wrong, I did. I thought I got it right, but half my life I thought I got it right, got it wrong. And I hang around Watkins too much. He's been a bad influence on me, Sam.
Listen, 32 free throws for Berea, 22 for Madison Southern. A combined 54.
That's too many.
54 free throws in this ballgame.
11-point lead by Southern. Berea with the ball. Fake a couple times by Brown. Ball over his head. Bounce pass out of bounds.
And you can tell, like, it feels like now Southern might start pulling away.
They're a little tired and frustrated.
It's been an 11-point game pretty much the entire second half. Berea got it down to 6.
When they got it down to 6, and then that's when Southern hit a couple bucks in that shot by Samuel Lee, that three that he kissed it in. I think that was kind of the dagger.
Little
really
kiss.
Hurt him a lot. Yep, big kiss on that one.
Oh,
Marbley. Look at that dribble. Spins, goes up, no good. Rebound Marbley goes up, no good. Rebound Smith. Like the move. Second one, he was off balance.
Pulled the okey-doke on him there.
The what?
The okey-doke.
You're going to have to explain that to me. 52-41 Southern. Oh, you do need therapy, boy.
That is the okey-doke and the contorking.
Contorking. Sweet move by Duckworth. Baseline. That was a really pretty shot. I guess New Yorkers don't say okey-doke. Michael, okey-doke fits you. 52-43.
Oh, offensive foul. Nope.
Of course not, because he was moving.
I'm going to stop guessing.
No, I just think you're wrong this time, Michael. It's okay.
At this point, does it matter?
Well, yes, because Berea still has a shot to come back. I mean, if they would hit their free throws and hit a couple shots.
No, I'm talking about fouls. Just whether it's offense or defense.
Well, I wish there was a way. Do we know what the record for total
I was about
fouls
to ask
in the
you
game?
in district play.
I don't know if there's a way to even track that. But
I bet there is. Look at the KHSAA site. I wouldn't be surprised if they had it. Now, for the entire state, it'd be one thing. I'm sure that's not it. But second shot is good. But for the district, that would be interesting. I mean, are they going to have 60 fouls? Seriously. Could we hit 60 fouls? And especially if Berea starts fouling just to stop the clock.
Now.
I thought you said it was 54. Check your math. 54-43. Southern with the ball. Excuse me, Berea with the ball. Southern with the lead. My bad. Haney out on top to Smith. Stops his dribble. Flips across to Haney. Drives. Jump shot. Way off. He falls into the Southern player, and it's a charge. And that's a charge. Wooten about to come in the game. Reynolds coming out. You know, one of the things that's nice about Southern, they have a number of role players, and they understand their role, what they can and cannot do.
52.
And that's an underrated part of basketball. And you got to credit Newton for communicating to his kids, and his kids listening.
52.
It's only 52 fouls? I'm sorry.
52 fouls.
All right. We might not make it to 60.
It's about 42 too many.
Nah, it's about 25 too many. Nice looping pass to Wooden. Good cross-court pass to Smith. Gets it across the midcourt line. Terrific bounce pass to Wooten. Again, Smith with a really good play. Wooten just killing clock. Wooten in the lane. Wooten stops. Nice pass out. Good move by Southern. Not doing anything stupid. Slowing it down. Starting it out on top. Why rush? No need to rush now. Less than 4 minutes to go. Smith bouncing around. That's Wooten. Right hand, down the lane, goes up, got it. Wooten took his time and made a really good shot. In other words, not freaking out, in control with the spacing going on. Wooten, who just came in the game, gets his first bucket, and it's a really important bucket because it's a 13-point lead by Southern with about 3:30 to go in the game. 12-footer, sweet. Zane Brown. Zane Brown with the shot. We have a timeout. We'll be back 56-45 Southern right after this.
I was not prepared for
I don't
this.
know.
In Estill County, if you want more than just good pizza, you want great pizza, Steam Engine Pizza Pub in downtown Irvin is the place to go. At Steam Engine, everything on the menu is handmade with the highest quality ingredients. From pizza to subs to pasta to salads, you'll find Steam Engine Pizza Pub at 206 Main Street in Irvin. You can order carryout or delivery at 606-723-9787 or online at steamenginepizzapub.com. Steam Engine Pizza Pub, Estill County's first string pizza.
At EKU, you'll learn to take a broader view of your world. But we also understand it's the details that shape the big picture. So go ahead, play with fire, think on your feet, or touch the sky. Here, you'll be a part of something new, something big, something beautiful. Be a colonel. Your time is now.
Welcome back, everyone. 56-45, Madison Southern, 3:28 to go in the game, and Sam Burford with a social media update about fans complaining about the officials.
We've got a few calls, people commenting on our Facebook page, mostly Go Madison Southern, but there have been a few people that just say, let the boys play basketball.
Oh, my God. That was a ticky-tacky foul. The timing was good. I'm sorry, Sam.
And
anything else?
Was it an okie dokie?
Yes. Yes, you know what? I feel that the two of you are educating me on okie dokie.
Some Southern speak?
Well,
okie doke.
Okie doke. Well, one thing, when Michael says that you say it's cool, it doesn't sound cool if I say it. It just doesn't. Hey, you know, that seriously now, that's pretty good. Coming out of the game is Haney, and he's getting hugged by his teammates. You know, there's a lot of love on both sides here. These kids have given on both sides, win or lose, everything they have. And the pure, it's what I love about high school sports. It's pure emotion.
Yeah, I mean, you honestly, the way this game has went, Berea's hung in there. They've not gotten many breaks. They've missed a lot of open shots, but they've battled, and they're still only down by 12. This game is not over just yet.
Missed too many free throws, as you've pointed out a number of times. Ducker with the ball, Berea with the ball. Berea down by 12. Pass tipped by Wooten out of bounds. Taken at by Berea.
Reynolds back in for the Eagles, and Wooten will check out.
196 seconds left before Madison Southern can advance to the district championship. Like my math?
I was going to check it, but I'm too tired.
No, that's right. Trust me. Quick three. Smith, air. Reynolds, who seems to be around the ball a lot, picks up the ball. 3:09 to go. Smith looks at Newton calling a play, calls number one. They're going to take their sweet time. That's Buchanan, who went around a screen to get the ball. He uses a screen in the lane. He shoots. Good. Buchanan. You know, we've seen confidence from him tonight. He's got 13 points. 13. Huge game by Buchanan.
He's been a different player tonight. He's had a lot of good looks, too.
Well, he's shooting with confidence. And if this propels for the rest of the season, he can make a huge difference for Southern. 59-45, 2:30 to go. Nice looping pass. Oh, too high for Ben West, who leaps, can't get it. Ball goes out of bounds. And this one now is about over. I don't see them coming back 14. Reynolds comes back out.
Berea had their chances. One thing that they didn't do is about 4 minutes ago, they got in the double bonus and really didn't attack when they should have.
Collision between Lee and Berea. And Berea gets the call, even though Berea was moving. Brown was moving, and I'll be honest, I'm not sure which way that one should have gone. Could have called it either way.
Yeah, it could have been a foul, could have been a walk, could have been an offensive foul, honestly, the way that Lee ran into the defender.
Now, it's interesting. They're doing offensive-defensive substitutions. Reynolds plays defense, Wooden plays offense, which makes sense because he made a nice drive in the lane, and he's a better offensive player, but Reynolds is a better defensive player.
Yeah, probably their best one-on-one defender for the Eagles.
That's what Newton tells me. Berea with the ball. Out on top, Duckworth, fakes left, goes right, jump step, down the lane, puts it up, and he's got it.
Great move to avoid the charge, and Berea calls a timeout. Down by 12, 59-47 on your People's Bank scoreboard. 30-second timeout. We will take it with them, folks. Back in 30 seconds on the stations of Falling for Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
You know what's interesting?
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
I'm too tired to comment.
I feel the same.
We are back on WBONTV.com and the stations of Falling for Broadcasting. Alan and Cutler, of course, during the break, bragging on himself.
No, I wasn't. I said how bad I was starting out.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
If you're going to give me a bad time, which is fine, at least get it right.
Oh, well, it's hard for me to do.
Well, I understand that. Smith puts a double team.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
I was not bragging.
One thing that we've talked about a lot tonight,
yes.
This kid right here, Walt Smith, he has been so good off the bench tonight. And in the last few times we've seen him, he has been a completely different player. He's stepped his game up, and the Eagles are a better team for it. When he is out there running the point, they do a much better job of attacking a press. They get better looks, and he's just – and Robinson's a great player. But Walt just runs the offense better, whereas Robinson's more of a scoring point guard.
Hey, you got this kid. He's a freshman for 3 more years. Let's put it this way. Berea had no press once he came in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, this kid changed the entire game. Seriously. And he's got 8 points, which is good, and 2 fouls. He's a difference maker, as Sam says. Absolutely. The other thing, too, is he's made 3 or 4 really nice passes to set guys up for easy buckets. That was all dependent upon him controlling the ball and keeping his cool. 60-47, Southern over Berea. Duckworth in a lane, stop and pop, in and out. Rebound, Southern going out of bounds. Lee can't hang on. Whose ball is it?
It'll be Berea ball. You know, one thing, too, about Smith, you talk about him being there for 3 more years. An important factor in that is the guy that'll be coaching him. Austin Newton was a player that was a good player.
Yep.
Was undersized, ran a little point guard in his day, and that'll be a great person for Newton to learn. For Smith to learn on.
He's a point guard coach. Jump shot, kick back. Duckworth, no good. Rebound up and in by Whitaker. 60-49. 98 seconds to go in the game. Buchanan, double team. Gets it across to Reynolds. Nice pass in the quarter. Moberly drives baseline. He's fouled.
Trent Moberly, good game for him. 10 points. Kind of a quiet second half, but for the most part, he has done his role. He's played his role.
He sat a bit with foul trouble, too.
Tell you what, if you're Austin Newton, you're going to go talk to your team. This was not a pretty win, but you've gutted it out.
Oh, it's pretty.
You fought through the foul trouble.
I couldn't disagree with you more. You win this game, you advance in playoffs. Any win is a pretty win.
A win is a win.
It's a pretty win.
It's been just the game in general.
Oh, sloppy as heck.
Exactly.
Right.
That's the word. Maybe not ugly. It's just
It's
sloppy.
not an okey-doke win.
No.
62-49. Did I say that? Southern over Berea. What is wrong with me, folks? Cross-court pass. Smith not even looking for it. Ben West picks it up. Over to Duckworth. I can't believe when you were bragging when I just actually criticized myself. What is the matter with you? In the commercial break. Duckworth fakes left, goes right. Pass is deflected by Smith. Picked up by Brown. Down low. Shot is up by Whitaker. No good. He was fouled. No call. Loose ball. There's a whistle. There's a foul. They're calling that against Berea?
It does appear so. I don't know what to think anymore.
Whitaker's 4th foul. How many fouls do we have, Michael? We're going to hit 60? I don't think we will.
Yeah.
We will?
We're probably 57 right now, if I was guessing.
Well, and Berea's not going to foul now to put him at the line, not when it's 62-49.
Well, they're not going to foul on purpose.
No.
Doesn't mean the referee won't blow the whistle.
First shot is good.
That could be the next reality show.
I really think this has potential.
What we say in the commercial break.
Oh, no. Second shot is also good. I can tell you this. I've been in the broadcast booth of the Reds, and Marty Brenneman in the commercial breaks, I've told him they should do a reality show. They should just have a camera in there, and they should put it on cable TV, nonstop while the radio commercials are running. It is absolutely hysterical, 64-49. Berea trails. Berea has the ball. Berea's three by Smith. No good. Rebound, Robinson. It's quiet now. He can take his time. Nice crossover dribble between his legs. Flips it across to Smith. Smith now gets it Buchanan. Buchanan, right-hand dribble. He fires? Really? No good. Rebound, Reynolds. You know, Newton's not complaining about the shot, even though he didn't want it, because he doesn't want to hurt the kid's confidence. Going down the lane as West goes up, and it's no good. I'm serious now. Buchanan shouldn't have taken that shot. I quickly looked at Newton, expressionless. He has been waiting for that kid so long to have a night like tonight. It was a big night. He's saying, you know what? I'm going to keep my mouth shut, even though the kid shouldn't take the shot because he's made so many big shots. And I'm looking at Austin Newton, and I'm telling you that's a really smart move because, you know, clock and situations dictate what you do.
Got some subs coming in for the Eagles, but you're right. And Newton, see what, give this man credit for his first year as a head coach. He has been amazing with this team. And just the little things like that is what is super impressive about him.
It's a very mature move by a guy in his first year as a head coach, even though he's been around basketball forever. Shot is good. Benches are being emptied as it should. 64-50. Southern over Berea. 27 seconds to go in the game.
Adams and Martin check in for
Smith.
the Eagles. A couple of seniors.
Cross-court pass. That's Austin Martin. Over to Robinson. To Smith. To Adams, a senior. To Robinson. At least Adams gets to touch the ball. 5 seconds to go in the game. This game, folks, is over. Robinson just dribbling, and that is it. Final score, Madison Southern advances to the district championship. Madison Southern 64, Berea 50. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
For your car, home, and business, Linville Insurance Agency has it all for you in one place. We serve the insurance needs of individuals, families, and businesses all over Kentucky. And be sure to stop by our brand new location in Richmond off US 25. We're located right behind Sonny's. Sit with us and let us quote you a great insurance rate. Our professional, educated, and experienced staff is here for you locally and 24/7 via our website.
Hi, I'm Lori. I want to be sure to invite you to come visit us at our new location at 1060 Center Drive in Richmond.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Visit the walk-in clinic at Urban Primary Care on Friday evenings and weekends with no appointment necessary. Walk-in care is open to the community, no matter who your doctor is. Fast, convenient medical care from a name you know and trust. The walk-in clinic is a service of Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital. Visit us at 1100 Richmond Road or give us a call at 606-723-7771 for more information about walk-in care on Fridays from 4 to 9 p.m., Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
At EKU, you'll learn to take a broader view of your world. But we also understand it's the details that shape the big picture. So go ahead, play with fire, think on your feet, or touch the sky. Here, you'll be a part of something new, something big, something beautiful. Be a Colonel. Your time is now.
pulled pork, brisket, ribs, burgers, hand-cut steaks, prime rib. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue in Irvin. Whether you like your meat cooked low and slow or seared and sizzling, House of Q has just the thing to ignite your taste buds. Eat inside in the beautiful dining room or outside on the biggest patio in 4 counties. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue at 77 River Drive in Irvin.
Your home is more than an architectural structure. Often it's an extension of who you are, your personality, style, and values. That's why selling it can be an emotional experience, but it can also be exciting and rewarding. Hi, I'm Cindy, and I can guide you through the process of selling your home, and I can also help you sell your farm or commercial property. Go to cindyhouserealtor.com. After exploring my website, give me a call and I'll show you why I'm the right house for your next home. And be sure to look for me around town.
Here's this.
We are back on WBONTV.com, WEKY, WKXO, the radio stations, and our media partner, our digital network, WBONTV.com. Alan Cutler, Samantha Burford, Michael Watkins here with you. Guys, I'll tell you what, sloppy night in the nightcap of the boys' game. 57 combined fouls, 66 free throw shot, and it was just a weird game, a long night here at McBrayer Arena. But Madison Southern sweeping both games. Girls win 48-30. Boys win 64-50. And just like in the first game this year, is a 14-point win for Southern over Berea in the boys' game.
You know, it's interesting. Both Berea coaches told Sam Burford that their team panicked in the first quarter. And I found that very interesting. And by the way, I am not.
Don't you think it's nerves?
Yes. Oh, yeah. By the way, and Sam, let me finish my thought, and please comment on it.
Don't interrupt him.
No, this is important. I'm not being critical of the kids.
I'm trying to help him get this out.
No, she's talking about equipment they're trying to clean up and go home.
Right.
I'm not being critical of the kids. It's kind of natural when it's do or die. It's that kind of situation. And by being tight, each Berea team, it changed the game.
Big lights, big court, lots of fans.
Yep.
It's exciting for them, and they know the pressure.
Yeah.
They're going home if it's over.
I'll tell you, when I played, I was the kind of player that the bigger the crowd, the worse it was for me, because I played to the crowd. If I hit a free throw or a layup, I was trying to get the fans pumped up.
Yeah.
Neither one of these teams were doing that tonight, but whenever you're at a smaller school and you're playing against a bigger school and you have a big moment or a big basket, you don't handle it as well because you're not used to playing in that kind of atmosphere.
Well, this is nothing, too. I don't know the coach you're talking about, but these two coaches, for example, tonight, they wouldn't allow their players to pump up the crowd, like waving and stuff. Neither coach would stand for it, and I happen to agree with that. Here's what's important. Before the game, and I mentioned this, both coaches, after they did a live interview with us, they were standing around talking. There's mutual respect on both sides. I feel bad for the Berea kids on both sides because, really, think about it. They hadn't won 18 games in the boys since 2001, something like that. If I'm wrong, I apologize. It's been a long time. I think it's been 2001. And the girls won 22 games. 4 years ago, they won 3, right?
Yep.
Step shows up. They win 9.
Then 10.
Then 10. Then 22. And so let's give a little love for Berea as a program. The boys and girls teams are getting much better, and I applaud them. Absolutely applaud. There's no shame losing to Madison Southern, but I hope these kids feel really good about their season.
Yeah, really good year. We are live here on the Hometown Dental Postgame Show. Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond. If you go over there and you mention WBON-TV or Wallingford Broadcasting, you will get $100 off of Zoom whitening treatment or free exams and x-rays for new patients at Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond.
I think it's great because I think we all could get our teeth whitened.
Yeah.
We could go as a team.
And
let's go. You know, here's the thing that I want to...
That poor office would never be the same if we showed up together.
Here's the thing that I want to add. I don't know how many students are in the Berea, community school, but they don't have as big of an athletic pool as some of our other bigger schools, Madison Southern, and of course even...
has over 1,100 kids.
Right, and Madison Central even bigger.
Right.
So, kudos to them.
Absolutely, great point. To do what they've done to turn these programs around with fewer kids is absolutely spectacular. They ought to be applauded. Look, for a long time, they just couldn't win.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, they couldn't win. And part of it is they've hired 2 good coaches.
Yes.
It's pretty simple. And, coaching is underrated because the wrong coach...
And underpaid.
Yes, horrible. But you hired the wrong coach at Berea, and they're back to winning 3 games, 5 games, something like that. It's a great point.
Let's pick our players of the game. Citizens Guarantee Bank players of the game. We didn't pick one for the girls' game because we went straight into the boys' broadcast. So let's say for the girls' game, our Citizens Guarantee Bank hometown bank player of the game, I think pretty simple, Samantha Cornelison.
I don't think there's any doubt.
Yeah, big night for her.
20 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. There's not even a number 2 on either side.
On the boys' side, 8 points, 5 rebounds, couple of steals, couple of assists for Walt Smith. Our player of the game on the boys' side, Walt Smith. What do you think?
You know, I was going to say Walt Smith, and I didn't think you would say him. The kid played 24 minutes. He changed the game. He forced Berea to change their strategy, and he's a freshman. I agree with you. I'm surprised.
I like having the 2-point guards in there.
Yeah,
yes, I do too. I'm surprised you saw it that way.
Citizens Guarantee Bank's players of the game.
I know
Walt
you, but
Smith
we're talking about Michael being
and
smart enough to
Samantha
see it.
Cornelison. Listen, a lot of fun tonight as always.
We did have fun.
Sports show, 2 broadcast. There's Sean Hamilton in the. Get a shot of this guy in the vest. Can we get a shot of him in the vest?
Looking very dapper.
Look at that strut. That is Thomas Jefferson. No, wait, no. What's the guy's name?
Well, it is President's
moving on
Day.
up. It is President's Day.
President's Day.
Yeah, look at it. He's walking
Sorry
away.
for a disparaging comment towards you.
Jefferson is his name. Yeah,
no, I'm talking about the guy from the show.
The moving on and up.
Yeah.
What's
his name?
His last name was Jefferson.
Yes, I can picture him. I used to watch the show all the time, and I'm having a senior moment.
George Jefferson.
George Jefferson.
That's it.
Final score in the boys, 64 for Madison Southern, Berea 50. Congratulations to both Berea teams, even though they lost tonight. Congratulations for Madison Southern, both the girls and the boys. They advance to the district finals on Friday night, and tomorrow night we'll see if Central and Model, if both those teams can advance.
Busy night for us once again tomorrow night. Alan Cutler, Donald Foster, Samantha Burford will be here at EKU. It'll be Madison Central and Model. The first game at 6. The second game will be around 7:45. Tomorrow night, I'll be all the way over in Owsley County in Booneville, Kentucky, because we'll have high school games for you over there as well. Estill County and Owsley County, girls and boys, same times, 6 and 7:45. You can't watch those games, but you can listen to them live on 100.7 The Coyote, the area's most powerful radio station. So we'll be there. They'll be here. Another busy night for all of us here at Wallingford Media Group. For our awesome crew who make us look and sound good, our TV producer, Austin Hanks, get in here. I'm going to show him on. He's sleepy, but he's ready. Look at that. Sawyer Adams, he's up there. And our radio producer is Jaden Johnson. Awesome night here, guys. Thank you all for listening. Thanks for watching. For Samantha Burford and, what's your name? Oh, Alan Cutler. I'm Michael Watkins. Guys, have an awesome night. It is nighttime. From all of us here at Wallingford Media Group, thanks for listening and thanks for watching on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.